Hello, everybody, and welcome in, and happy Valentine's Day from McMillan Place in Port Huron, Michigan. Black Bears hockey is on the air. The Binghamton Black Bears will play their final scheduled game of the regular season in the state of Michigan tonight as they look to sweep the weekend against the Port Huron Prowlers. You're listening to the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Triple Cities Family Dental always makes your smile their priority. Call and schedule an appointment by giving them a ring at 607-545-4148 today. Well, there was no love lost last night in the game between the two sides. We were tied at 3 going into the third period. Taking a look back, brought to you by our good friends at Bear Bright Electric. The rewind from last night is that there was no goals in the first period. Then we combined for 6 goals in the middle period. Port Huron got the first 2. Binghamton got the next 3 within a span of 58 seconds, took a 1-goal lead. However, with about a minute 15 left to go in the frame, Prowlers were able to tie the game up at 3. So through 2 periods, we settled absolutely nothing. Binghamton killed off a 5-on-3 once again in the third period. And then with 3:17 left to go, Scott Ramekers sent a pass from the half wall all the way across to Mac Jansen. In front of the net, he was able to bury the centering pass, and the Black Bears took a 4-3 lead. Black Bears continued to apply great pressure on the forecheck in the final 3 minutes of the game, forcing a late pull from the Prowlers, lifting their netminder from the cage. And with 9 seconds left, Mac Jansen came away with an unassisted empty net goal. And the Black Bears picked up the 3 points they needed to clinch their spot to defend their title in the Commissioner Cup playoffs for this upcoming season. Still have a long way to go this regular season with plenty left to play for. The next thing in mind is going for the Empire Division once again. And that is 29 points away entering tonight's contest. We will take a timeout, come back with more on the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. We are back with you right after this.
Join us Saturday, February 28th at 7 p.m. for an action-packed night against the Danbury Hat Tricks. The Black Bears will be wearing specialty jerseys inspired and designed by the Binghamton Hawks, our local American Special Hockey Association team, with proceeds benefiting them. It is also Government and Educational Employees Night. All government and educational employees can get discounted tickets. Give our office a call at 607-722-7367 or visit binghamtonblackbears.com.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Welcome back in, everybody. Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show rolling along here tonight. Happy Valentine's Day wherever you are watching along with us tonight. We appreciate the support, and we want to thank you for being a part of tonight's broadcast. Black Bears won last night by a final score of 5-3, and they will look to sweep the weekend here against the Port Huron Prowlers on Saturday. Taking a look at the UHS Sports Medicine Injuries and Scratches update. Only one change in the Black Bears lineup. Chichu Lathan, who we had up in the broadcast booth last night, you might have heard him seeping through in the background of the microphones, is back in the lineup, and Cam Cervoni will rotate out. So Lathan in, Cervoni out, and CJ Hapward, the third goaltender, out once again. Dominic Tomei will start tonight's contest as well. More on Dom in just a little bit. But that is a look at our UHS Sports Medicine Injuries and Scratches update. UHS Sports Medicine, the official sports medicine provider of the Binghamton Black Bears. Black Bears now have a record of 33-5-1. And the Prowlers, with the loss last night, fall to 22-13-0. That is second best in the Empire Division. Things started to heat up going down the stretch, and the physicality ramped up a lot in the third period. Guys like Jacob Shankar, Austin DeRozio, and Gavin Yates led the way with some big physical hits last night in the final 20 minutes, and we will see if the Black Bears can continue the physicality here tonight. One thing the Black Bears are looking to not do as much is be on the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill. Last night they were on the PK 8 times, including 2 times on a 5-on-3. Prowlers were able to score a 5-on-3 goal to start the contest, to start the scoring in the second period. They did have a penalty mismarked in the stat sheet for everybody at home. They gave Reggie Millette a credit for a power play goal last night, but if you go back and look at the timing, it should have been a 5-on-5 goal, but they still gave him a power play goal. But that's neither here nor there, just for everybody who's stat keeping at home. Black Bears and Prowlers getting ready to take the ice. We will take a timeout, come back with more right here on the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. We're talking about tonight's goaltending matchup brought to you by our friends with D Squared. Back with you after this.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill flying solo tonight up in the Jeff Kai's Auto Sales broadcast booth. We're getting set for the final matchup on the road against the Port Huron Prowlers and the Binghamton Black Bears here tonight. We had a delayed start tonight. That is due to the high school game that was wrapping up. They had 2 high school games go on here at McMorran Place earlier this afternoon. Both of those games involved hosting senior night ceremonies for the respective home high schools that play their games here inside the same arena that the Prowlers do. And unfortunately, with senior night, those tend to run long, and families want to stick around afterwards and take pictures on the ice. Fully understand that, but that is why we are getting to the game a little bit later than what was anticipated on the schedule earlier this season. We were scheduled for 6:05, and we're looking at a 6:35 start time here tonight. If we start earlier, by all means, that is great and fine by me. Mac Jansen led all scoring last night with 2 goals. He was the only player to have 2 goals in the contest. Matt Graham had a goal and assist from the Prowlers, and Scott Ramakers had 2 assists for the Black Bears, along with Nick Favaro having 2 helpers as well. So 4 skaters with 2 points last night. Well, Mac Jansen was the only one to grab a pair of goals. He now has 27 on the year, and he scored both of his in the 3rd period. The game-winning goal and the empty netter with 9 seconds left to go, that sealed the deal. Officials start to make their way out onto the ice this evening while the house light is still off. Lovely projector system here at Port Huron, one of the upgrades that they've made with new ownership this year. As you can see the countdown until the Prowlers make their way out of the locker room. The dark figures that are making their way across the screen now are the Binghamton Black Bears. You can't really tell because the lights are still off, but Binghamton makes their way out onto the ice with the best record in the FPHL with a 33-5-1 record, good enough for 98 points in the Empire and FPHL standings. Prowlers will be outfitted tonight in their alternate red jerseys. Binghamton outfitted in the traditional Road Ranger whites here this evening. or take another timeout, come back. We're having the ANC Heating and Air Conditioning starting lineup for the Black Bears in the D-Squared Home Improvement goaltending matchup when we come back after these messages. Puck drop right around the corner.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
We live what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does stand star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the hope of the brave.
Welcome in, everybody, for another edition of Black Bears Hockey here live on YouTube. Black Bears and Prowlers set to go for the final time at McMahon Place this season. Binghamton won last night's game by a final score of 5-3, and they were able to come from behind, falling down 2-0 early in the second period. Mac Jansen scored the game-winning goal and the insurance goal in the third period with 3:17 left and with 9 seconds left in regulation time. Tonight's D-Squared Home Improvement goaltending matchup, Dominic Tomei returns to the starter's crease, 19-2-0 on the season with a 194 goals against average and save percentage of 924. With an identical goals against average of of save percentage of 924, Reed Cooper is on the other end of the ice once again. He has a 17-8-0 record on the year, 234 goals against average. And you could say that these are arguably the two best goaltenders in the entire FPHL. Facing off once again for the second time in a row this weekend. As the Black Bears starters tonight brought to you by our friends at ANC Heating and Air Conditioning. Jacob Shankar, Emerson Emery, and Garrett Sargis up front. Dan Weber and Chichu Lathland back on the blue line. Prowlers outfitted in all red tonight, Binghamton in white and black. We are just about set to go here. 20 minutes up on the big board. We're sorry that we got started late, but a couple of high school games held us up this afternoon. Garrett Sargis will take the opening draw against newcomer Alex Ray. And as expected, Prowlers trying to stir the pot before the puck is dropped. Coach Sherwood and Coach Quinville were aware of this, and they selected their starters for this exact reason. We are officially underway here in the FW Web Company first period. Black Bears will dump the puck in. And the first hit delivered by Jacob Shankar, picking it up right where he left off last night. Emery sends it back down low for Shankar, as it'll go around to the far side. And then Bussell gets introduced to the shoulder of Dan Weber. That was a good hit delivered by Dan. And now the Black Bears will go for a line change. Lathan tipped ahead by Emery. And all 5 players that started for the Black Bears now make their way off the ice. Lockhart takes over possession for the Prowlers. They try to bring it up by Stefan, able to get a whack at it. For Huron now completing their version of their first line change. Trying to gain control. This will go past Durazio into the own end of the Black Bears. Graham for a shoulder for Stone. Bounces out towards the front of the net, but Durazio protects the house. Gets it ahead to Swain, and the Black Bears come into the offensive zone. Stefan looking for the redirect in front from Yates. And now a turnaround bid through the blue paint just goes wide. Stone able to keep it in temporarily, and then it'll hop over a Prowler stick down low. As Sargis and Swain send it over to Stefan, and that'll ricochet into the netting, and we get our first stoppage here with 18:35 remaining in the FW Web Company first period. Stubbs, Jansen, and Bondarenko will get their first shift of the night. Bondarenko had the first goal for the Black Bears last night. Much needed. Binghamton was down 2-0. Kick-started a Black Bears barrage when they scored 3 goals in 58 seconds. Push back into the port. Huron in now as Price's backwards pass almost went through the blue paint. Cooper had to be ready for it. Anderson's pass intercepted by Kirkby. Black Bears are onside, but Favaro does a good job of sealing away the Black Bears captain. Stubbs and Jansen playing a game of a 2-touch down low, sent across. This is Jesse Anderson into the high bumper. Jansen shots blocked. Ricochet up high. Maybe I thought it hit the rafters, but they're going to say to play on. Kirkby and Stubbs trying to locate the puck. It's pulled away by Favaro. And the Prowlers trying to pull it out of the zone, stolen away by Kirkby. Saucered across. Stubbs, trail man. Reimakers over to Jansen. Backhander and fought off by Cooper. Got a piece of it. Prowlers looking for the home run pass. Ray elects to keep the puck in motion. Bussell fired, tipped on by Ray, and steered away by Dominic Tomei, his first save of the night. And now Anderson wraps it in down low. Weber jumps up on the play. Shankar comes right back into the offensive zone with control of the puck. Binghamton trying to get set up. Parsons knocks Shankar into the glass, but he keeps his feet as they fight for control down low. Sargis wraps it up top for Weber. And now Lathland fires through traffic. Never got to Cooper. Prowlers were able to get the clear. R2 Hikula sidesteps the hit from Lathland, but it does result in the puck being touched with a high stick. And this will force a stoppage. Now both teams with a shot on goal early in the contest tonight. And excuse me, was looking down and missed that clock by just a little bit. My apologies. Emery chops it in, takes a big hit from Parsons, gets the crowd excited, but then Sarge just floors a man into the wall behind the plate. Now, other end of the ice, Millette trying to dance around Emery. There's the double team, and Shankar introduces Millette to the playing surface. Millette will fire, and it is caught by Tomei, who will hang on and stop play. Linesmen and referees trying to get together very quickly to separate this. Both Weber and Millette have their helmets ripped off. Prowlers laid a big hit on Emery, and then Sargis delivered a bigger blow to Port Huron. Same play. So they're going to send Millette and Weber to the penalty box. And the referee does signal we will go to 4-on-4. Time of these penalties will be 3 minutes and 31 seconds into the game. I have to imagine both will get 2 for roughing. We will skate even turns of the ice, but we will go to 4-on-4. We have a neutral zone draw entering this 4-on-4 sequence. Swain and Yates up front, DeRazio and Stone on the blue line. And now Swain down low, brushes off a weak attempt of a check by Blake Anderson. He starts and stops, here coming around the net. Passes it for DeRazio, his one-timer blocked by Favaro. And Harrison behind the net, around for Price. Favaro, skate to stick, far side. Oh, wrist shot, goes high, rebounds available. Took a funny hop off of the glass stanchion. Tomei was looking the wrong way, but the Black Bears defense cleans that up. Yates now going out wide. Tries to shovel a shot above the shoulder of Cooper. That comes up empty-handed, but Yates gets his own rebound. Down low for DeRazio. Peels back from Hakula. Carries up top towards the blue line. Still carrying it over on the backhand. Hakela's shoulder is brushed off by DeRazio. And sending it up top now for Yates, keeping the play alive. Black Bears just wrap it down low on the kick plate. And Lockhart fumbled with it. Can Anderson hold it in at the line? Maybe they can. Hakula passed it backwards in his own end. Now the Prowlers are able to break it out. 2-on-2. Bussell skating in left wing side to the middle. Fires off the back side of the cage. Gets to the rebound first, though. Far side for Brockway. Wrist shot fought off by Tomei. Got a piece of it if it went above his head. If not, it just missed high. Anderson tries to tie up his man on the corner. We got 20 seconds left to go at 4-on-4. Yates able to push it out towards the blue line. And now Scott Ramekers with 2 assists last night carries into the zone. Stefan tries to settle it down. Pinned up against Brockway. And now Parsons comes to lend a hand. That allows Anderson open ice to get the puck. And we do now return to 5-on-5. Jansen has a step, cuts to the front of the net, and just rolled off his tape on the forehand. Big hit delivered by DeRazio. And now they're going after D-Raz. D-Raz is going to go. He's going to throw some haymakers against James. And now there's more rough stuff on the other end of the ice. DeRazio takes care of his man on one end. Textbook hit by DeRazio on Millette. Not much of a fight going on with James and DeRazio. There was also an altercation going on the other end of the ice as well. So Kyle Steffen also goes to the penalty box for the Black Bears, as does Ben Brockway. So there was no penalty called on the initial hit. Luke James wanted to stand up for his teammate. We're going to tell you all about these penalties when we come back. We're back with you after this.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Welcome back in, everybody. They have not put any penalties up on the big board, but while we were away, they did pull Mac Jansen off the Black Bears bench and send him to the penalty box as well. So there are 3 Black Bears in the penalty box, and the Prowlers only have 2. And I find it very hard to believe that the Black Bears are on the wrong end of a PK coming up. Here, it looks like James and DeRazio both get 5 for fighting. And then while I was watching that fight, there was another skirmish involved behind the net on the other end of the ice. Waiting to see how this is distributed onto the live sheet. They have not put anything through on it yet. So unfortunately, we don't have anything to report. But DeRazio, textbook hit for the Black Bears. That's something that they're going to show in film in the coming days. While they're showing fans in the stands, got a neat little tidbit about the actual stands here at McMorran Place. So, and this comes straight from the mouth of Cam Cervoni. I didn't fact check it, but I believe Cam to be a trustworthy guy. All the black seats that you're seeing here are the original seats from the Palace where the Detroit Pistons used to play. That was a 20,000 seat arena, and when they upgraded in 2017, all of the seats in the arena were donated to various stadiums and arenas across the state of Michigan. So these are those seats from the Palace, home of the Detroit Pistons. So thank you, Cam, for that fun fact. And it looks like we are, in fact, going to stay at 5-on-5. That's what Tyson Kirkby just motioned over to the bench. So even though there's 3 Black Bears in the penalty box, we should stay at 5-on-5. Well, let's see if we have any more. Okay, here's some penalties that I can read off real quick. At 5:44, Kyle Steffen got roughing. Mac Jansen got goaltender interference, and Austin Orazio got fighting. Those are the 3 that are put in first. The Prowlers ones, I'm sure, will come in momentarily here. I'd imagine a fight for Luke James and a rough for Brockway. But count them up, we have 5 players on a side. Delayed offside against the Black Bears. They couldn't touch it. Lockney now dumps it in far side. A stick by Tomei will send it into the corner. And now firing from the point is Johnson. He'll miss everything, and Sargis trying to go ahead for Stubbs. Misses his shot, or excuse me, misses his pass, but it does hit a stick, no icing. Now Millette back out of the penalty box after the matching minors for roughing with Dan Stone, and now we do have a penalty called here as they're gonna call hooking against Dan Stone. Oh, Black Bears assistant captain Dan Stone gets called for the hook. Shakes his head in displeasure, but unfortunately nothing you can do about it. So the Black Bears are going to be on the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill. Dan Stone does sit down at 6:23 of the period. So the Black Bears are without DeRazio, Jansen, Steffen, and now Stone. Faceoff is won by the Prowlers. They're not able to hold it in, though, as a quick clear comes from Jesse Anderson at the point. And he will send this one all the way back. Prowlers had 8 power plays last night. Binghamton had 3. Now Blake Anderson skates into the zone. He did have the 5-on-3 goal. He's not able to maintain control, and Binghamton skates away 1-on-1 shorthanded. Stubbs out wide, has his shot blocked by Favaro. Prowlers get over to the rebound first, and they're starting the breakout from their own end once again. For all your paving and concrete needs, contact our friends at the Northeastern Striping Corporation, 5-year supporter of the Binghamton Black Bears. Big pile up down low. Puck does squirt out, and it's sent up top, but then fumbled at the blue line by Favaro. Now Bussell trying to carry up ice. He's pushed off temporarily by Bussell, right over to Hakula, firing a heavy wrist shot Tomei was ready for. Now it's in the corner. Millette and Hakula and Lockney pull it off the wall, but then that allows Sargis to use his big frame to muscle Lockney off the puck. Quick re-entry, though, for the Prowlers. Johnson far side trying to dance around Kirkby. He passes it off to Lockney, carries down the wall, downhill, reverses course back up top for Johnson. Millette's wrist shot blocked by Kirkby. Gets to the rebound first, has it on the forehand. Not able to get it all the way out, but Bondarenko is. Got clipped with a high stick, lets the referee know. And there we go off for a line change. Now the Prowlers come back up ice. 10 seconds left to go in the power play. Sent around the wall. Lockney trying to settle it. Given away to Romikers. And Scott tries to clear. Held in at the line by Millette. Penalty time is up. Stone does return. Binghamton able to get it out. Stubbs and Yates ahead of the play. Graham delivers a hit on Yates. Prowlers will maintain control. Spun around the wall by Lockney. Prowlers are now 0 for 1 on the man advantage. They had 1 shot on goal in that last sequence. Big collision right inside the blue line. Millette trying to pick it out of the corner, and then Price lost his edge during the sequence. Now Blake Anderson lost his helmet. He's got to go to the bench. He does. Looking for a redirect for DeCumbus in front. None provided. And Ramikers gains the red line, dumps it around the wall. Another Prowlers player loses their edge. All those high school games starting to work up on the ice conditions. As Anderson, nice move, being patient with it, tries to send it across for Emerson Emery. Now Oregon's behind his net. He turned the puck over a lot last night in his own end. See if the Black Bears can continue that pressure here tonight. Swain and Emery get it across the line. Linesman says they're onside. Now Lockhart spins around Yates down low and will go all the way across to the far side. Hakula sends it around the wall, overskated by Stone. Ray's backhander will make it up to Favaro at the line, but his pass stolen away by Sargis. Now Binghamton transitions, 3-on-2 if they hurry. Sargis through the back check, able to fire, but it does go wide. Held in at the point by Stone. He fires, blocked by Ray. And here immediately go to the front door of the bench for a line change as this one goes towards the blue paint, and Cooper will melt it down, sending us to our second timeout of the night. Still have donuts up on the scoreboard. We are back with you after these messages.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Welcome back in, everybody. 9:49 left to go here in the FW Web Company first period. Going to get on a soapbox here really quickly, and if you're looking at the live stats on the FPHL's website, unfortunately, they are wrong. All of the penalties that have happened so far have been entered as power play. So it says Binghamton is 0 for 4 on the man advantage. That is simply not true. I wish there was something that off-ice officials could do about it. Just can't say anything about it. Port Huron has had the only power play of the game. They are 0 for 1. They had 1 shot on goal. So keep that in mind. DeRazio and James are still sitting in the box. And while we were away, I found out Ben Brockway got an extra 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct after his roughing call. So that's why during that last sequence with all the penalties piled up, we stayed at 5-on-5, and the Prowlers did not get that power play first before Dan Stone had the hooking call. That's the only infraction that has led to a penalty as we resume play at 5-on-5. James in the penalty box for the Prowlers, DeRazio for the Black Bears. Halfway home in the first period, Prowlers cross the line offside. Don't forget to visit our friends at FW Web right outside downtown Binghamton at nearby 62 Griswold Street, or online anytime at fwweb.com. That's FW with 2 B's, web.com. Puck is dropped in front of the Black Bears bench, and Binghamton will get control. Anderson's redirect from Jansen goes right behind Cooper's cage. And Kirkby with it now. Harris sent it up top for Jesse Anderson. Kirkby's redirect does hit Brockway in front. Never made it to Cooper. As the shots on goal favor the home team 3-1 so far in this contest. Ramaker's down low for Kirkby. Sent across and stolen away by the Prowlers. It's a 3-on-3 breakout for Port Huron. They're flip it in. The defense and one of the wingers will go off on a line change. It's behind the net. Anderson trying to pick it out for Binghamton. And it will come out. And they're going to say no icing. Prowlers could have played that in front of the line. Parsons backhanding it across for Oregon. Or backtrack it to his D partner. Tipped along by Price. Lathland taking a peek. And what's coming? He's able to get it off the wall. Head to Swain, but Swain's pass a little bit too far in front of Steffen as the Black Bears do turn the puck over right there. Lathan going up the wall for Yates, but a slap shot is absorbed by Tomei from Favaro as the Black Bears almost gave it away right there. Good save by Dominic Tomei. And now DeRazio and James will come out of the penalty box. DeRazio with the first fight in a while for the Black Bears. And while he's skating around, he is going to join the play. Got to eat breakfast this morning with DeRazio, and he said he wanted to make sure to give a special shout out to his mother Joanne on this Valentine's Day, and he hopes Miss Joanne, or as he called her, Mom, to be Austin's Valentine. I thought that was very sweet, and I promised Austin I would get that in. So happy Valentine's Day to Mr. DeRazio, and we hope you are watching wherever you are. Sargis and Millette line up for the faceoff. Pushed over to the half wall. Emery taking a whack at it, and it will come out into neutral ice. Graham had a goal last night that tied the game up at 3 for the Prowlers. He's the player head coach. Her play it back. Emery with the hit on Oregon. Tipped ahead by Graham. Tomei thought about coming out to play it. Got caught in no man's land. Defense bails him out there. Sargis goes far side looking for Emery. As that pass unattainable. Binghamton gets set back up in the neutral zone. Great read by DeRazio, and here comes number 11. Wrist shot right into the glove of Cooper as it is absorbed down low. Oregon with some hits on Shane Carr, but if Oregon learned his lesson from last night, he knows he should not bark up that tree. That's the second shot of the period for the Black Bears. And the Prowlers seem very content to continue talking to Jacob Shane Carr and Emerson Emery as they start to make their way off the ice. Kirkby, Stubbs, and Jansen for the time being up front. Prowlers are able to win this draw. And now Blake Anderson glides it in on the backhand far side. Chipped along the wall by DeRazio. And now Binghamton on delayed offside, not able to enter the zone. Jansen and Stubbs have to retreat. Pass partially broken up by Jansen, but it works out for the Prowlers. Price with a wide wrist shot. Tomei able to kick it into the corner, and then a shot from the point is absorbed by the Black Bears netminder as well. They're very quick to clear the crease. Offensive zone draw for the Prowlers. This is to the left of Dominic Tomei. Steffen lines up for the Black Bears to take the draw. That was righty against righty in the circle. And Swain able to get it out at the blue line. Stops it ahead of the icing line as well. Stolen by Weber. He had James camping out behind him. And now the Black Bears come into the zone. Yates sidesteps the hit, but does lose the puck in the process. Forces the Black Bears back into their own end. Off the wall to Steffen. All the way across the ice for Gavin Yates. Over to Swain, who's onside. In tight for Steffen. Pinballs around. Takes a swing at it. Comes up empty-handed. And Port Huron able to take over possession. This misses everybody. It'll be a race for icing. And Lathan wins the battle. Prowler's not going to be allowed to change. And it looks like some new troops coming over the boards for the Black Bears. With 6:25 left to go here in the opening frame. Don't forget, folks, after 20 minutes, we'll have the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Take a look at the MBT stats, a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, and ask the broadcast. Face-off won back by Sargis. Loose puck from the point. It's knocked away by Cooper. Romiker's stick exploded on him on the shot. Aiden Bircher will give him a new twig. As this one is chopped into the Black Bears bench, we do get a stoppage. Port Huron going to be allowed to change now. Face off in front of the Prowlers bench now. Sargis will win the draw. At far side, Anderson shoots it around the kick plate. Shane Carr and Sargis able to hold it in temporarily, but Lockney takes it away from 19 in white. And Binghamton will come back with it before they move forward again. Ramaker's dropping it for Shane Carr, thrown towards the net through the legs of Sargis. Smart decision by the Sarge, letting that one go, forced Cooper to make a save. Oregon passing it back again to Parsons. Black Bears get another takeaway. Prowlers not good at breaking it out with their defense in their own end. Cooper, sensing pressure, is just going to put his glove on top of it and stop play. Parsons will give a shove to Shankar after the whistle, and the linesman will get between Sargis and Parsons as Garrett standing up for his teammate. And they are going to ask Garrett Sargis to go to the penalty box. Parsons will join him. The power play music for the Prowlers started, but a little too early on that call. So time of the penalty, 14:33. Nobody will get a power play from this. 2 minutes each for roughing, and we will go to 4-on-4. This is the second time we've gone to 4-on-4 this evening. Only saw it once last night, and it came in the third period. Held in at the line by Dan Stone as we resume play. Trying to create some separation and leave it for D-Raz. Poked off his stick by Blake Anderson, then D-Raz throws him down to the ice. Sent up top for Stone. Stubbs lost his edge, able to keep it down low. And Black Bears get it right back. Stone in the middle, fires, and a kick save made by Cooper. Got a piece of it with his toe. Blake Anderson not able to catch up to that loose puck as the Black Bears now carry it back up ice again. DeRazio, who's become a fan favorite here in Port Huron, dances around Oregon, and a penalty is going to be called here against the Prowlers. Holding is the call, and Binghamton will be going to a 4-on-3 power play. Oh, Oregon not able to keep up with the speed from DeRazio. And now the Black Bears will get their first man advantage of the night. When we come back after our final media timeout of the period, we're back with you after this.
Excite Motorsports has one of the largest and best selections of off-road vehicles in the Northeast. And right now, the showroom is filled with a great selection of motorcycles from CF Moto. If you're ready to live life on two wheels, now is the time to shop with great deals and amazing rebates. Ride without compromise with CF Moto's affordable selection of bikes in stock and ready to go. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State Career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Welcome back in, everybody. Black Bears are going to their first power play of the evening, and this will be a 4-on-3 power play for 64 seconds. Then, each side will get a player back. Sargis for the Black Bears, and Brian Parsons for the Prowlers. Then it'll go to a 5-on-4 if Binghamton does not score. So 4-on-3 scenario for the Black Bears. They did not score last night on the power play, but even though this is the 12th penalty called of the game, it is the first power play opportunity for the Black Bears as we resume play. Meyer Security power play for Binghamton, 27%. Top in the FPHL, looking to get back in the goal column here tonight. Stubbs DeRazio play a quick couple of games to catch. D-Raz fires, Kirkby down low, fans on a one-timer. And then the Prowlers trying to bait Kirkby into taking another penalty to try to even it up. And Prowlers have a hand on Kirkby's stick as he's just trying to pull away. Prowlers knew exactly what they were doing there. They're trying to even it up on the ice. Or drop the puck and do it all again. Quick look at the bench for Durazio to Coach Quinville. Stubbs will take the draw for Binghamton. And the Black Bears will set back up. Fast pressure from Graham up top forces Binghamton to go down low with it. Kirkby swings it up the wall to Stubbs, and the Black Bears will get set up. They almost had two players go right to Durazio. Give and go would have been free for the Black Bears there. Down low for Stubbs. Goes underneath his stick. Jansen now up top holding CJ's spot for the moment. Stubbs over for Jansen, a one-timer by Cooper. Puck became available, and then more hits after the whistle. You can see the puck right there by Mac Jansen's stick. Couple of good chances there for Binghamton. And then Matt Graham just been given another penalty. Grabbed Tyson's collar. So Matt Graham now heads to the penalty box. That penalty comes at 16:20 of the period. Still a power play for the Black Bears. Will not go to 5-on-2, or excuse me, 4-on-2. It's still 4-on-3. In 13 seconds, the Black Bears will get Garrett Sargis back. Fill you in on that penalty in just a little bit. Black Bears win the draw again. Durazio settles it on the backhand. D-Raz, Stubbs, Kirkby, and Jansen for the Black Bears. Now Jansen over for Durazio. Sargis comes out. It is now a 5-on-3 thanks to that last penalty from Graham. Stubbs down low looking for Kirkby. It's on the back side of the cage. Prowlers try to clear. Millette gets there. Tries to go up the wall. Held in for Durazio and Stubbs. Now they have numbers down low. Jansen into the middle for Stubbs. Over to Yates. Fires. Denied by Cooper. Yates' wrist shot does miss the target, but it's held in far side by Durazio. Now Stubbs will skate in tight. Pinballing around the blue paint. Yates tries to send it off the wall, and he will get it over to Durazio. Stubbs skates in near side circle. Over for Yates. Tries to go down low. Black Bears are doing a good job of keeping the puck in the offensive zone, just don't have a goal yet to show for it. Early release out of the penalty box. They let Parsons come out. Now he's told to go back. And Tim Organ now was supposed to be coming out of the penalty box. This is a 5-on-4. Wrist shot into the safety net and out of play. So Binghamton will not score on their first power play of the night. They let another player come out of the penalty box. It's still 5-on-4 for the next 55 seconds. Tie up on the face-off. Great wing play with the extra man by Steffen. Stone fires a wrist shot off the wall, and that'll go into the crowd out of play. We're reset, do it all again. Looks like everybody's content to keep the same out there, and check that, Blake Anderson will come on. Only change being made there. Another face-off, one back by the Black Bears. This time they push it far side to Romikers. Stone with a little head fake to get it over to Ramekers in tight. Steffen's wrist shot. Floated towards the net. It's blocked and then cleared by Port Huron. That is their first clear of this penalty kill sequence. Everything else has been goalie stoppage or puck going into the net. Stone now goes out wide. He's got to step on Oregon. Over for Sargis, wrist shot, caught by Cooper. And then one of the Prowlers trying to move Nick Swain, and he's not going anywhere. 17 seconds left to go in the power play for Binghamton. Couple of changes for the Prowlers. Second unit will stay out there for Binghamton. Face off one again by the Black Bears, but it'll hop over the stick of Ramekers into the Prowlers bench. A reset, do it all again. 3 seconds do come off the clock. 1:40 left to go here in the frame. Face off one back, Steffen dropping it over for Ramekers. Down low, back over for Kyle, fan on the one-timer. Over to Stone. 5 seconds left to go, absorbed by Cooper. 2 seconds left to go in the power play. A lot of extracurriculars after the whistle here, carrying over from last night. Black Bears will have one more power play face-off. Binghamton now, who was getting outshot 3-1 to start the game, is outshooting Port Huron 11-5. Still have donuts up on the scoreboard here on this Valentine's Day showdown. Faceoff does go down low behind the Prowlers net. And we do return to 5-on-5. Binghamton comes up empty-handed on the power play, but we continue to play on. Minute 15 left to go here in the frame. Late developing 2-on-1. Pass blocked by Chichu Lathland. Taking away the opportunity for the Prowlers. Now Yates transitioning defense to offense. Had it swiped off his stick. Now they counter back the other way. This is Lockhart. All of his friends were behind him. And it's sent around the wall for Graham. His shot knocked down. Friendly fire off of Lockney. Goes around the wall to a vacated side where Weber has plenty of time. Try to backhand that one out. Partially fanned on. And then Millette tried to steal it away from Shankar, but the Black Bears are able to get it out into the neutral zone. Binghamton goes for the line change here. 30 seconds left to go in the period. Binghamton's got to touch up before Shankar can send this one in. He does. And Cooper playing it over for Parsons. Fumbled with it a little bit. It's in his skates. That allows Kirkby the opportunity to come up ice with it. Parsons now carrying the puck. Will shoot it near side. Tomei reversing it around on the backhand. Subs trying to get it out. Kirkby throws a poke at it. It's elevated high, but does not touch the net. It'll stay behind the goal line. Horn sounds, and that is the end of the first period. For the second straight night, we are scoreless after period number 1. But we had 13 penalties called in the opening frame. Plenty of stats to talk about as Binghamton and Port Huron still scoreless after 20 minutes of play. We're going to take a timeout, come back, and we'll have the first period edition of the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. We're back with you after this.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's. UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Well, welcome back in, everybody. Looks like they're going to have an intermission U-skate going on during the Excite Motorsports intermission report. It started at 18 minutes, and it didn't move. That's why we took the extra time out, and then the intermission clock went up to 20 minutes. So we're going to buckle up, and looks like we might be here for a while at the intermission report, but that's okay. Let me tell you about Excite Motorsports. You can browse, ride, and buy, and they offer free next-day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. You can visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Taking a look at the stats through 20 minutes of play, the biggest one, 13 penalties called in the opening 20 minutes. Binghamton 0 for 2 on the man advantage. They did not score on the 5-on-3. Port Huron is 0 for 1 on the man advantage. Only minor that resulted in a power play for the Prowlers was the Dan Stone minor for hooking at 6:23 of the frame. So the teams are combined 0 for 3. Shots on goal favor the Black Bears 11-5. And they generated most of the offense in that period. And I would say they controlled the pace of play after the first 5 minutes. No short of physicality to be found here on a Valentine's Day. It's not hugs and kisses, though. It's a lot of body checks. And we did have some fisticuffs between Luke James and Austin DeRazio. We will take a timeout, come back, update you on the out-of-town scoreboard, find out what's going on across the FPHL, and then we'll have Ask the Broadcast once again here on a Saturday night. Looks like we're going to have a lot more questions to get to based on the way that this intermission is going. We're back with you after this.
Open 7 days a week with urgent care appointments on Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Roman Acres Veterinary Hospital in Green is Bingo's first thought when he injures himself on the ice. Our dedicated doctors and staff worked with Bingo to get him back out to visiting with his fans. Turns out Bingo isn't quite ready for the pros just yet. On his way out, he got to say hi to his fellow Black Bears here for their wellness appointments. Give us a call at 607-656-4285 to have your pet seen today.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Welcome back in, everybody. Black Bears and Prowlers are scoreless after the first period for the second straight night. 13 penalties in the frame. No goals to show for it. Got 12 minutes left to go in this edition of the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Browse, ride, and buy free next day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. Visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Taking a look across the FPHL tonight, funny enough, there are no score updates because every game that has started is still 0-0. So instead, I'll tell you who's playing who, and just know, nobody has a goal yet. Indiana at Danbury in the first period. Baton Rouge at Columbus again. Columbus had 8 goals last night. So far, they don't have any. Twin City visiting PD in Florence, South Carolina. Watertown and Blue Ridge getting ready to start here in the mere couple of seconds. down in the mountains in Virginia. And at 8:05 Eastern, Athens looks to sweep the weekend against the Monroe Moccasins. So Moccasins, Lobsters at 8:05. Starting right now, Bobcats and Wolves. No score between Twin City and PD, Baton Rouge and Columbus, and Indiana and Danbury. That's a look at our out-of-town scoreboard. Drop your questions in the YouTube chat, and we'll pick out our favorites, get to them in just a few minutes. You're listening to the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. We're back with you after this.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Life is short. Don't get shortchanged. Get a machine with the features you want. All standard, and all at a great price. Ride without compromise. CF Moto. Experience more together.
Browse, buy, ride. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill flying solo on the broadcast here tonight as we get set for period number 2. Looks like a lot of people were more concerned about the softball tournament benefiting the Booster Club and cheeseburgers versus hamburgers. I don't know. Did get a lot of questions. Cole said, my question is, Brooks, will you be my Valentine? With an exclamation point. Sounds more like a statement to me more than a question, so we'll see if he can figure that out and try again in period number 2. Just kidding, Cole. I will be your Valentine if you don't find somebody else by the end of the night. So, hope that answer satisfies you. Miss you, hope you're doing good, and we look forward to having Cole back on the broadcast with us next week when the Black Bears take on the Watertown Wolves. Somebody else did ask, what is your favorite arena to broadcast in? That's a great specific question. So out of the teams in the FPHL, that's a tough one. Right here in Port Huron is a great spot because you have your own little private booth where you're secluded. You're away from the other team's broadcaster. Not that we don't love Will Wiggleman from the Port Huron Prowlers. He's great and does an excellent job on their side. But I have my space to myself here, where his audio's not leaking through. Taking a quick peek. It's nice in Mississippi because you're so high up. You're almost at like NHL level, like broadcast height, like we would be at the big times. So that's pretty cool. Athens has a state-of-the-art arena, but you're in the corner broadcasting the game. So each place has its pros and cons. I'm trying to think of the other places we've been this year. In Twin City, you're a little bit too low. So I'd have to say right now it probably is Port Huron broadcasting-wise. Favorite arena to go to, though, probably still the Aikens Ford Arena down in Athens. So hope that suffices for an answer of the question. Somebody wants to know, what are the effects on the ice? That is actually a light projector system that Port Huron got this year. They got new ownership coming in, and he has a tech media background, so he wanted to try some new things. And the on-ice laser projector system is actually a lot simpler than what people think. It's actually just overhead projectors that you would have at maybe, like, say, your church, your high school, at a family reunion. It's a little bit higher quality, but it actually just projects right out onto the ice. And they have a program that, you know, sends the motion graphics through, and they project it on the ice. It was really cool. They probably spent an hour last night testing all of the projections for Star Wars night with the opening scroll that they had and the graphics on the ice as well. So the entire time during pregame, while we were getting set up, we were able to hear, we were able to hear and see all the effects that they have been working on. They didn't have that in years past, so it's pretty cool, and Will is excited that he has some new toys to play with, and big shout out to him. He was doing a lot of this work by himself, and they used to have the Scratches operate the camera for Port Huron during the games the first 3 years that I was a member of the organization. We came up here, and now he has a full staff of camera operators, a technical director, somebody running his graphics too. So shout out Port Huron. They do a great production. We're very excited that we have access to the live stream. All right, Black Bears making their way out onto the ice. Thank you so much for participating in our Ask the Broadcast segment once again. Don't forget, we're doing it again in the second intermission. We're back with you for Puck Drop right after this.
Join us Saturday, February 28th at 7 p.m. for an action-packed night against the Danbury Hat Tricks. The Black Bears will be wearing specialty jerseys inspired and designed by the Binghamton Hawks, our local American Special Hockey Association team, with proceeds benefiting them. It is also Government and Educational Employees Night. All government and educational employees can get discounted tickets. Give our office a call at 607-722-7367 or visit binghamtonblackbears.com.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Are you looking to get your taxes done? JMK Tax Solutions is located at 1152 Vestal Avenue in Binghamton. They offer tax, bookkeeping, and payroll services and are currently accepting new clients.
Welcome back in, everybody. Set for period number 2, brought to you by our friends at AAA Northway. More on them in just a moment. We will start the period at 5-on-5. How long we last is up to the two sides. Binghamton 0 for 2 on the power play. Port Huron 0 for 1. We had 13 penalties called in the opening frame. And now we will flip in. This is the period last night that we saw 6 goals combined, 3 aside. See if that long second period change has anything to do with it. Prowlers win the opening draw. It's shipped ahead by Millette. Around the net, Durazio will get there first. Tried to play it for a soft pass for Stubbs, instead stolen away by the Prowlers. Durazio and Graham get their skates tied up with each other, but they quickly get back up to their feet. Poked away by Kirkby, and he will send it off the wall, right in stride for CJ Stubbs. A drop back for Durazio. Goes down low to Stubbs. Power move cutting to the front of the net. Paddled down by Cooper. And that'll go back out into the neutral zone. Graham floats it towards Tomei's cage. Takes a friendly hop with the light ice conditions, or here in the wet ice, I should say. Coming right out of the intermission. Puck actually got above the goal line. Black Bears were ready for it. Teams go for a change. They're looking for Price. Ramaker's marking him. Is they're going to say it's tipped on the way through. No icing. Anderson just turns it around and flings it back out into the neutral zone, so the Black Bears will live to fight another day. Now far side, Johnson skates up. Tries a toe drag move around Ramakers. He gives no quarter, but he's not able to get the puck out. Big hit delivered by Steffen. Runs through Alex Johnson. And now, Binghamton trying to break it out of their own end. Anderson takes a shoulder, and Steffen tries to push it up the wall. Finally will make it out past the blue line. And Gavin Yates crosses over the offensive side for Binghamton now with it. Trying to catch up to it is Steffen. Return to sender down low. Blake Anderson, again, no relation to Jesse. On a stretch pass, runs out of real estate, has to go behind the cage. He's waiting for reinforcements to join him in the offensive zone. Swain tries to go underneath, lift the stick of Brockway, able to get the shot off, and Tomei will pin it against his chest and melt it down for our first stoppage. A minute 53 into the second period. It's sponsored by our friends at AAA Northway, offering worldwide travel services, trusted AAA home and auto insurance, and their famous 24-hour roadside assistance. Join today at their Vestal location, right off the Parkway, or online at northway.aaa.com. Right off the draw, Tomei able to absorb, reset, do it again. Just a couple of seconds go off the clock. Ray and Shankar line up. Prowlers did make a quick change. And Shankar able to box out the opposing center. And the Black Bears are able to get it back out into the neutral zone. Boussel's dump in failed. Far side. as Hakula able to get it down low behind the goal line. Weber boxes out Ray. They fight for control, picked out of the corner by Lathland. Brushes off the hit. It's knocked around behind the net. Tomei looking right to left as the Black Bears are able to get it out. Self pass, Sargis 2-on-1 with St. Car. Sargis holding, and a desperate poke check by Oregon. Able to push it off Sargis' stick. Weber holding for a wrist shot, blocked by Hakula. Second opportunity thrown towards the net. Goes off the wall and back out through neutral ice. Binghamton changing. They try to go through the middle, blocked by Bussell. 1-on-1 now. Ray against Lakeland. Throws it towards the middle. Read beautifully by Stubbs. And the Black Bears will just dump it in. Get new defenders out onto the ice. Durazio and Stone step out of the door. Graham trying to go all the way across. This is offside against Binghamton, as that puck did come outside the blue line. 3 minutes gone here in the second period. As faceoff will be pushed all the way back into the Black Bears into the ice. Durazio peppered, first by Millette, then Lockney. And then Lockney tries to run through Durazio. Binghamton's onside now as Stubbs trying to leave it. Kirkby tries to go top shelf, short side off the outside of the cage. Lockhart gets to the rebound, and Binghamton's going to be fine with that. It's a giveaway, looking for Jansen in front. Kirkby centering pass almost set up the game's opening goal. Black Bears are more than okay to let the defense for the Prowlers hang on to the puck and therein force them to make a play with it. They think they've identified something in the scouting report. Now Stubbs coming back across the line, trying to hit Durazio, the trail man. Touched on, Kirkby in tight for Jansen, trying to outweight Cooper, who stays patient. And he's able to grab it. Excuse me, face off, won by the Black Bears. Swain has control. Thought about the turnaround shot. Instead, gets it to the top of the circles, and it will go just wide. Maybe blocked on the way through by one of the Prowlers defensemen. Johnson goes around his cage. Send it over to Blake Anderson. Favaro up the wall. Binghamton pressuring as the Prowlers do come across the line onside. Ramker spins around the hit. Port Huron goes for a change as Yates pulls it from the half wall. Swain tries to toe drag around the Prowlers defense. That time doesn't work out as Yates tries to find the man in front in Steffen. Oregon picks the pocket of Yates, threads it ahead to James, and the Prowlers now back on the attack. James pushed off the puck. Looks like Steffen blew a tire, but Anderson now controlling it for Binghamton. That's Jesse. Flips it over the defense. He's going to be the first man in for the Black Bears. That allows the Black Bears to get the rest. Their players out onto the ice. As now Sargis now backhands it up top for Shankar. Holding for the defenseman. Anderson caught down low. Emery trying to start and stop around Oregon. He lost his edge. And now James gets to a loose puck. Tries to clear. It's held in beautifully by Weber. Sargis dancing up top. Back to Dan. He fires. Blocked by Bussell. And looking for James through the middle. Instead, Hakula coming 1-on-2. Broken up beautifully by Binghamton. Now Shankar's got some step. He fires looking for the blocker's side, and it goes wide of the target. Millette was camped out behind Weber. Excellent seal by Lieutenant Dan, as that did not allow an odd man rush for the Prowlers. Binghamton, though, has got a step. Graham hammers a slap shot. Denied. Rebound. Knocked in. And Port Huron is on the board first. So just like last night, Port Huron gets on the board to start the second period. Looks like it was Lucas Lockney crashing the net and was able to outweight Tomei to get the game's opening goal. Time of the goal, 5:52. Tomei made a great initial save on Graham. In the lacrosse world, we would call that kind of shot that close a crease crank when it comes that hard. Black Bears just not able to capitalize on the rebound. Now Anderson trying to bank it off Tomei for a second quick one. And now whistles blow as they try to separate the two sides. Got immediate timeout. Prowlers are on the board, 1-0. Lucas Lockney does have the opening goal. It's 1-0 Port Huron. We're back with you right after this.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Welcome back in, everybody. 13:51 left to go in the AAA Northway second period. Prowlers are on the board first, thanks to Lucas Lockney at 5:52. Assist going to Matt Graham, who had the initial shot. Secondary helper does go to Reggie Millette. It's an even strength goal for the Prowlers, and they now lead this game 1-0. Offensive zone draw here coming for Port Huron. And Knuckles all the way up top and over the stick of Favaro. He's pressured by Yates. Black Bears are offside. They can't touch it as Yates' momentum carried them into the offensive zone. So now Price will chop it ahead far side, where Stone and company get there first. Black Bears carried over all three lines. It was Yates. Cooper reaches out. And here grab it, and then Johnson grabbing a hold of Stefan as well. Don't know why Stefan didn't make any contact with the goaltender. So Johnson and Stefan will go back to the penalty box. So first penalty of period number 2 comes at 6 minutes and 24 seconds. Alex Johnson and Kyle Stefan are the guilty parties. We will go to 4-on-4. I believe this is the third time we've had 4-on-4 here tonight. As Swain spinning around, pressured by Millette and Graham, gets it ahead to Yates, and the outlet pass out wide. Stone's got a step, cuts in, misses on the short side on his wrist shot attempt. Now Millette on the intercept. First time for Port Huron to have the opportunity to go on offense in this 4-on-4 sequence. Millette tried the same move twice, didn't work out. Now Yates comes away, gets around Bussell. He fires in a shoulder save made by Cooper. Morgan with the puck behind the net. Gloved down beautifully by Stone. Millette was going for the breakaway. He was camped out like a cherry picker. Across the ice, Durazio fires, looking for Sargis on the doorstep for the rebound. Peeled away by Hikula. He goes 1-on-2. Air dump it on to May, who only get a piece of it. Have to send it down low. Into the corner, nobody to pass to. The guy in red for the time being. Finally, Price gets down there, and the Prowlers go back to work. Fired, and that one is scored. Brockway at 4-on-4 is able to get the goal, and it is 2-0 Port Huron. Time of the goal is 7 minutes and 50 seconds. Now Ramekers back in action now, coming back the other way. Stubbs trying to spark the light for the Black Bears. We're still at 4-on-4 for the next 20 seconds. And now Anderson trying to play it up ahead to Price. Not able to be handled, and now Jesse Anderson skates back with it. Anderson, that's Jesse, fires as we return to 5-on-5. And Cooper able to make the save. Shots are still 16-11 favoring the Black Bears, but where it matters the most, Prowlers once again out to a 2-0 lead. Offensive zone draw for Binghamton. They try to win it forward. Stubbs tries to lift it over the shoulder of Cooper. Puck is still available. They center up, and finally he reaches out. And the Prowlers, just threw a punch on Mac Jansen. Had his hands up in the air. They're going to send CJ Stubbs to the penalty box. Wow, Mac Jansen took a punch and CJ Stubbs got to the penalty box. .41 time of that penalty. They asked CJ Stubbs to leave. Don't know why. So Gavin Yates will serve the penalty that was called against CJ Stubbs. And now the Prowlers will go on the power play. And they send Nick Swain over to the penalty box as well. Excuse me, Nick Swain is just going to sit there instead of Gavin Yates. My apologies. Got a little bit too ahead of myself. So it is 5-on-4, Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill for the Black Bears. Face-off won by Binghamton, and DeRazio will send this one all the way down. Binghamton has 6 shorthanded goals on the season. So he gets 2 for roughing in a game misconduct. That's the penalty, and that's going to be served by Nick Swain. Binghamton will get the clear, and they're sent it all the way back down to Cooper. Bondarenko out with Kirkby. As Millette tries to touch it ahead to Hakula, it's whacked at by Stone, trying to settle down a bouncing puck. It's over at the half wall on the far side. Graham able to send it down low, but DeRazio will get there first, use the net as a shield, come all the way around, and send it down the length of the ice. Both teams will change. Get some new bodies on the ice. Ramekers and Anderson come out for the Black Bears, as does Kyle Steffen. Bondarenko, the top side of your screen, trying to mark the middle of the ice. And they're going to say no icing, that it was tipped on the way through. Black Bears thought they called an offensive icing. The Prowlers on the power play. Pavaro will send it across. Bussell is holding, looking at his options. Doesn't like what he sees, will just reverse it all the way back around. Now Anderson has it, blocked by Ramekers. Ray and Anderson, Blake Anderson that is, get tied up. Favaro through traffic, knocked away by Bondarenko. Got a high tip on it, sending it well wide. Now Bondarenko takes it away from his man, settles down a bouncing puck as it's slapped down by Ramekers. 15 seconds left to go in the PK for the Black Bears. Steffen starting and stopping down low as Favaro can't stay up on his feet. As Bussell will come back the other way. Penalty time is up. Nick Swain steps out serving, and Emery takes it right away from James, trying to find Swain in stride, just not able to connect. So Prowlers are now 0 for 2 on the man advantage as well. And we have another penalty get called here. As Emerson Emery is going to be the guilty party. So we have a media timeout to gather ourselves, make room on the penalty sheet for another call. As the Black Bears will be right back on the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill when we come back after this.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Welcome back in, everybody. 9:06 left to go here in the second period, brought to you by AAA Northway. Black Bears are down 2-0. 2 even-strength goals for the Prowlers are the difference here in this frame. Lucas Lockney got the first. And then Ben Brockway got the second. 6 different Prowlers with a point right now. Black Bears are headed back to the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill once again, as Emerson Emery was guilty of a cross-check. So Prowlers right back to work on the power play once again. They did not have a shot on goal in that last sequence. Johnson almost had his pocket picked. Bondarenko able to get a piece of it. And a skate race. Durazio, knowing he's the defenseman, doesn't need to take a 50-50 chance there. Gets back to his spot. Let Bondarenko and Kirkby get set up on the forecheck for the Black Bears. Through the middle of the ice, Graham trying to locate it. Does go out wide. Lockney looking for his second, is fought off by Tomei, and it goes into the netting, out of play. Goes off the top of the glove of Dominic Tomei. 8:33 left to go here in the second period. Northeastern Striping Corporation for the penalty kill, once again for the Black Bears. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those games where the penalty sheet fills up and we don't have any room to write them down at the end of the night. So Emery gets 2 for cross-checking. Still waiting to see the CJ Stubbs penalty, and they do call it a abuse of officials. 10-minute misconduct for CJ. So Ray loses his seat. And now this puck will be thrown into the neutral zone. Bussell and Sargis with some whacks for each other, and the referee will actually blow the play dead. And we do have a stoppage, waiting to see what's it going to be called. And Bussell and Sargis both go to the penalty box for slashing. So for the sake of the stat keeping, I'm not going to write that one down. Just know that Sargis and Bussell go for slashing. They have 8:16 left to go in the frame. Black Bears have killed off the first little bit of this Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill. The referee is going to say this is going to be a neutral zone draw, as they called penalties on both teams. Binghamton has 4 players on the ice. They have Bondarenko, Kirkby, Ramakers, and Anderson. The Prowlers trying to get an explanation from the referees. And it looks like the Prowlers are going to have 5 players. That should be the right way. It was 5-on-4 when they called that penalty. And it should be a neutral zone draw. All right, we're back to it. Puck's back in play. It's still 5-on-4 power play for the Prowlers. Johnson now with control behind the net. Hopped up off his stick. He's knocked down. Prowlers, though, maintain control. Hakula spinning around. Ramakers tries to throw it off the glass, but it's hit a body on the way through as it's held in. Lockney send it down low for Millette. And Graham sends it right back up top for Reggie. Prowlers trying to switch behind the play. As Graham lost control of the puck, it bounces around. Kirkby gets it on his forehand, and he will send it down the length of the ice, down to Cooper. So all 4 PKers get off for the Black Bears. 15 seconds left to go in the power play for Port Huron. Blake Anderson cuts to the middle, lost the handle on it. That rings the iron, stays outside the cage, and the whistle is blown. Puck stays out with 3 seconds left to go on the Prowlers power play, or else it would have been 3-0. Shots are 17-16 favoring the Black Bears. Where it matters the most, Port Huron does lead 2-0. Emerson Emery standing up at the penalty box, ready to return. Faceoff is won by Steffen. It'll go off the glass, and Emery touches the puck right out of the penalty box. Well, Black Bears now back to even strength as they kill off that last power play sequence. Port Huron is 0 for 3 on the man advantage. Black Bears are going to be without CJ Stubbs the rest of the way. As D'Orazio has his stick knocked down out of his hand. Referee's arm is up in the air. Looks like Emery is headed back to the penalty box as well. Blake Anderson was shaken up on the play. And looks like Vincent DeCumbus is headed to the penalty box as well. If no team gains an advantage, we'll stay at 4-on-4, and that's exactly what the referee will call. So it will be 4-on-4 once again. Prowlers do have a 4-on-4 goal tonight. So Emery right back to the penalty box for the Black Bears, and DeCumbus has joined the Prowlers penalty box. So 4-on-4 time. Kirkby will line up to take the draw. He's paired up with Mac Jansen for the time being. It's pushed into the corner, and Johnson will come away with it for Port Huron. Johnson skates down the middle, looking for Millette on the right wing side, too far in front of number 78 in red. Now the Black Bears will counter back the other way. Kirkby and Stone come across the line, far side looking for Jansen. As now D'Orazio trying to sidestep a couple of players. Finds Stone, back over to Jansen. D-Raz fires, and that's in the back of the net. Black Bears are on the board. Austin D'Orazio lights the lamp. Binghamton cuts the lead in half. D'Orazio back on the score sheet. It is a special teams goal, but it is even strength as we were skating 4-on-4. Time of the goal is 13 minutes, 52nd. Austin D'Orazio picks it up for the Black Bears. And now it's 2-1 Port Huron. So D'Orazio with a big moment here on Valentine's Day. Gets the Black Bears on the board. Beats Cooper to the short side and just squeaks through. And the Black Bears are on the board. So you see the linesman working on this particular spot in the face-off circle. I believe that was an issue last night as well, and I also saw the referees during the high school game earlier today work on the same exact spot. So face-off is going to be pushed back. Ramekers Pushes it around the wall for Gavin Yates. Last night when the Black Bears scored, they came in bunches. Port Huron, though, with a bounce-back shot. It's knocked down by Tomei. Puck stays in play. Anderson had his pocket picked by Hakula. Price in front of the net. Centering pass, who he was calling for, never got there. It's tied up down low and stolen away by Steffen. And now it's 3-on-3. Rushing into the zone, Ramekers trying to find Yates. In tight, it's blocked. Oregon ahead to James, too far ahead for Luke. And Anderson able to recover nicely. Now Ramekers, quarterback in the breakout. We have 35 seconds left to go at 4-on-4. Both teams have a 4-on-4 goal here tonight. Nifty play, Yates let it go between the legs of a defender. Kept up with it, but unfortunately poked out into the neutral zone. Off the wall, Yates ahead to Lathland. Try to shoot it in down low, and that'll ricochet out of play with 4:56 left to go here in the second period. We will take a timeout. The Black Bears are on the board thanks to Austin DeRazio. We're back with you after this.
Join us Saturday, February 28th at 7 p.m. for an action-packed night against the Danbury Hat Tricks. The Black Bears will be wearing specialty jerseys inspired and designed by the Binghamton Hawks, our local American Special Hockey Association team, with proceeds benefiting them. It is also Government and Educational Employees Night. All government and educational employees can get discounted tickets. Give our office a call at 607-722-7367 or visit binghamtonblackbears.com.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Are you looking to get your taxes done? JMK Tax Solutions is located at 1152 Vestal Avenue in Binghamton. They offer tax, bookkeeping, and payroll services and are currently accepting new clients.
Welcome back in, everybody. Black Bears without the league leader in points and goals, and power play goals for that matter. CJ Stubbs given a game misconduct for abuse of officials earlier this period. Standing up for Mac Jansen, who got hit in the face, and Black Bears ended up on the short end of the stick in that situation. It is still 4-on-4 for the next 15 seconds. As Binghamton controlled the face-off, it does get poked out. Tipped on target by Sargis. As Swain pulls it out of the corner, backhand from Sargis goes high above the net. Looking for the equalizer. He had Cooper beat. Outweighted the netminder and just sent it high on the backhand. Back to 5-on-5 now. Binghamton wins the draw. Stone trying to dance with the puck down low in the corner. DeCumbis tries to push him off the puck. Bondarenko will send it up top for Kirkby. Cooper reached to catch it. Went off his glove. It's still down low. Now Anderson ahead. Knocked down by DeRazio. And the Black Bears look to touch up. So they try to re-enter the zone. Kirkby, nice little stick handle in his own end. Finds D-Raz skating at the red line now. Coming across the offensive blue with it. DeRazio carries up top. Stick handles around Blake. Anderson draws the double team. Stone throws it towards the net. Bondarenko couldn't knock in the rebound. That was a pass off the pad if I've ever seen one. Now Blake Anderson out wide. Shaving up ice, looking for the trailman in Brockway. Blocked by DeRazio. Saucered ahead to Bondarenko. No icing. As the Prowlers now try to come back the other way through the middle. Tipped on by Millette. And now Kirkby between his legs to Emery with Shankar. Across, Shankar, backhander scores! Jacob Shankar with a beautiful feed from Emerson Emery and Tyson Kirkby have tied the game up at 2. And they have called a penalty against Shankar after the goal. So we are tied at 2, but the Black Bears are headed to the PK right now. Time of the goal and the penalty will be 16 minutes and 29 seconds. Shankar from Emery and Kirkby, and also at 16:29, Shankar does get the penalty. So, a Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill once again. So Prowlers are on the power play. Black Bears have the momentum. They have the last 2, and they're looking for 3. Kirkby fires, looking far side. Misses wide on the post. As Anderson will just take a couple of seconds. Didn't see Bondarenko till late. Couldn't hit him in stride. As the Prowlers have to chase it in their own end. As Bussell sends it back to Favaro. Anderson shooting it around the wall. That was Blake. Ramikers gets there first. Slaps it past the skate of Johnson. And this comes all the way back down to Cooper on the other end. Binghamton switching up the PK unit. Sargent, Storazio, Stephan, and Stone now step out. Prowlers got the first 2. Binghamton got the next 2. Millette backhanded it ahead to Johnson. Back around, Stone chops it up the wall. Past Lockney, but held in by Millette. A wrist shot from the point is scored by Millette, and the Prowlers have the lead once again. So Black Bears do surrender a power play goal. It looks like it is Millette's. It's the first power play goal of the night for the Prowlers. That's their 4th power play. Time of the goal is 17 minutes and 23 seconds. Now, I didn't see it because I was updating the scoreboard, but don't know what they called Jacob Shankar for. That was necessary to give him a penalty. So Black Bears are now down by 1 once again. Jansen fighting for control at the blue line. As the Prowlers enter the zone offside. Or get a stoppage here. Lockney will get the primary assist. And that'll be the only assist given out. And have another penalty getting called as well. Don't know what this one was. Nobody skated over to the penalty box. Still have a whole 3rd period to go here. 2:10 left to go in the 2nd. Nick Swain is going to go to the penalty box. I believe this might be a bench minor. Time of this penalty, 17:50. Face-off is won by the Prowlers. They just scored on their last power play, making them 1 for 4 on the night. Stone in a tie-up down low with it. Trying to get it up to his forehand. Does find Durazio. Durazio's pocket picked, though. Not able to get the puck out. Lockney gets it down low. Low angle shot denied by Tomei. Graham from the Prowlers swarms, and they're able to keep it in. Sent all the way across. Tomei try to glove it. And Kirkby sends it out of the zone for Bondarenko. One-on-one, short-handed. Bondarenko on the backhand, blockered away by Cooper. Short-handed shot on goal for the Black Bears. They're now up to 22. Now Johnson crosses over the line for Port Huron. Loose puck's available. Millette has it behind the cage. First sent it up top for Lockney. And Millette up high. Throws it towards the net. Gloved by Tomei. As the linesmen try to get between the two sides once again. And Alex Johnson gets right up into the face of Tomei. And the referee's not going to put up with that. So power play is over for the Prowlers. They will go to 1 for 5. We will go back to 4-on-4. There is 67 seconds left to go here in the period. We have 4-on-4 for 57 seconds, and it looks like the Black Bears will have an abbreviated power play to start period number 3 unless they score in the final 10 seconds. Face-off one back. Stone across to Durazio. Thinking about it. Instead sends it back up top. Stone had it knocked away off of his stick by Price. And Jansen is retreating in his own end. We're even terms on the ice, 4-on-4. 45 seconds left to go as Blake Anderson comes back into the offensive side. His shot, knuckles wide. Centering up. Knocked away by Stone. Anderson sends it up top for Favaro, trying to dance around Kirkby. Has to carry down low at the goal line. He's knocked into the wall by Durazio. And now Durazio skating away. He moves away from pressure. And now Durazio sending it over. Ramekers trying to dance around Bussell. Favaro's lost his stick, so the Prowlers try to clear. And Kirkby with a great play to keep Anderson away from the puck. He was going for a breakaway. 5 seconds left to go in the period. Swain looks for the redirect from Kirkby. He hadn't caught up to it yet. Horn will sound, and that is where the period will come to a close. So Binghamton carries over 52 seconds of power play time into period number 3, but they do trail 3-2 after 40 minutes of play. We will take a timeout, come back for another edition of the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Right after these messages, you're listening live to Black Bears Hockey on YouTube.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tanning. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill flying solo tonight up on the broadcast. Black Bears down by 1 entering the third period. However, they will start on the power play in period number 3. Alex Johnson currently serving an unsportsmanlike conduct call as the two sides are back in the locker room. That was an eventful period. Almost had the same amount of goals that we saw last night in the second period. We had 6 combined. This time we only had 5. Prowlers jumped out to a 2-0 lead, and the Black Bears tied it up at 2. But looking at the official stat sheet, trying to replay it in my head. So the Black Bears scored to tie the game up at 2. At 16:29, Jacob Shankar from Emerson Emery and Tyson Kirkby, and then got a 2-minute penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct after the goal. I don't know what it was. I couldn't see. They turned the lights off. I immediately tried to update the scoreboard and the stats. So unfortunately, I can't say what Shankar did or did not do. Unfortunately, what I do know is the preceding power play after that penalty, the Prowlers were able to score. It's their first power play goal of the night. They are 1 for 5. The league website says they're 1 for 13. That's wrong. Forget about it. All right. I don't know why it says 1 for 13. It's not true. They're 1 for 5. Binghamton is 0 for 2. They are on their third power play right now. They have about 50 seconds to work with when period number 3 starts. And we will see if they can find a power play goal. It would be their first one of the weekend. The 2 goals come for the Black Bears at 5-on-5 and at 4-on-4. DeRazio had the first one at 13:50 of the period, and Jacob Shankar had the second one at 16:29. So not as fast as they found the 3 goals last night, but the Black Bears did score twice within the same media timeout segment. Shots on goal in the period, the Prowlers had 16, a game total of 21. Binghamton had 11 for the second straight period, game total of 22. Prowlers lead this game 3-2. We have 20 minutes left to go and a long way to the finish line, I am sure. We're going to take a timeout, come back, update you on the out-of-town scoreboard after these messages, all right here, part of the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
My apologies. Thought we had gone to the long commercial, but we can go ahead and update you on the out-of-town scoreboard right now while we have you. YouTube chat popping off tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out. Got a good game on hand. It's 3-2 Prowlers here in Michigan. Let's find out what's going on across the FPHL. Danbury leads Indiana 3-0 in the second period, that game being played in Connecticut. The River Dragons lead the Baton Rouge Zydeco 3-1. They're playing in Columbus, Georgia. PD Ice Cats are hosting the Twin City Thunderbirds 2-1. Ice Cats lead down in Florence, South Carolina. We are tied at 1 in the second period between the Watertown Wolves and the Blue Ridge Bobcats. That game in the second period. And the Monroe Moccasins lead the Athens Rock Lobsters 1-0 in the first period down in the Snake Pit. So once again, that is Moccasins over Lobsters 1-0 in the first. Wolves and Bobcats tied in the second. Ice Cats lead Thunderbirds 2-1 in the middle period. River Dragons lead Zydeco 3-1 in the second. And the Hat Tricks on top of Indiana 3-0 in the second period. That was a look at our out-of-town scoreboard. We will take a timeout. This one will be a little bit longer. Come back and we will answer some questions from the YouTube chat after these messages. You're listening to Black Bears Hockey live on YouTube.
Open 7 days a week with urgent care appointments on Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Roman Acres Veterinary Hospital in Green is Bingo's first thought when he injures himself on the ice. Our dedicated doctors and staff worked with Bingo to get him back out to visiting with his fans. Turns out Bingo isn't quite ready for the pros just yet. On his way out, he got to say hi to his fellow Black Bears here for their wellness appointments. Give us a call at 607-656-4285 to have your pet seen today.
Attention fans, looking sharp as a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Welcome back in, everybody. Second intermission report brought to you by our friends at Excite Motorsports. Browse, ride, and buy. Free next-day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. You can visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Black Bears are down by 1, but we still have a whole period left to play, so anything can happen. Thought we would go ahead and ask some questions here to the broadcast because they just upped the clock on the intermission. So, unfortunately, what we thought was going to be an early start tonight, get out of here an hour earlier, probably not going to be that way. Probably going to get out of here at the same exact time as if we started this game at 7 o'clock instead of 6:30. Intermission activity running a little bit long, just to say. All right, some questions. Favorite season? The summer. Favorite season? Sports season? Fall. But overall, for like well-being and enjoyment, I would say the summer. All right. We did holiday and pizza topping last night, John, so we're going to have to pass on that. If a tree falls in the forest and nobody around to hear doesn't make a sound, yes, the tree still fell over. It hit something. It made a sound. Whether you were there to witness it or not doesn't really matter. From various intermissions you have seen in visiting arenas, who has impressed you besides this weekend at the Prowlers? In Twin City, they do have a Zamboni where fans are allowed to ride on it, like where they have 10 people ride around while they're cleaning the ice. That Zamboni actually doesn't scrape or clean. It just drives around the ice while the other one does the work. So I'd say that one is pretty cool. Pretty neat experience. They call it the Fan Bony. Well, what are you doing on the away weekend when you're not at the rink? Just hanging out with the guys mostly. Dinners, breakfast, lunch, hanging out at the hotel. Try to get out any chance the bus does leave. So that way you don't go insane just spending all the time in the hotel. Favorite TV show? All-time favorite TV show, probably the Transformers series. Love Transformers and the movies. That was my favorite show as a kid. As an adult, probably The Office, but I enjoy watching a lot of TV. So, Anthony, unfortunately, we answered your question during the first intermission. So we're going to have to pass on that. We will take our final break of this second intermission. Come back, get you ready for period number 3. Black Bears on the power play when we come back after this.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Life is short. Don't get shortchanged. Get a machine with the features you want. All standard, and all at a great price. Ride without compromise. CF Moto. Experience more together.
Browse, buy, ride. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State Career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Apple Lincoln. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Well, welcome back in, everybody. It was an eventful intermission, almost Danbury-esque. Makes you really appreciate Trevor Pretenziano and the tight ship he runs with the game operations, keeping the intermissions on time. Can't remember the last time we had a delay in the intermission. Back in Binghamton. Oh, I don't know if you saw it when we started coming back from this last commercial, but the referee just verbally warned multiple fans that are hanging over the edge in front of the Black Bears bench to leave and, quote, go sit down. So we'll see if that involves. I have a strong feeling we are nowhere close to the finish of this one. Black Bears are on the power play to start this period. Black Bears without the league's leader in points and CJ Stubbs. And for the first time this season, they are without their head coach on the bench for the third period. John Quimble takes over acting head coach duties for the remainder of this game, as head coach Brant Sherwood was given a game misconduct in the tail end of the second period. And no, excuse me, Black Bears will not be on the power play. They have another penalty put up on the board as Gavin Yates is sitting in the penalty box. So it's going to go to 4-on-4. So unfortunately, Binghamton had 10 seconds of power play time in the end of the second period. That's gone. So we will have 51 seconds of 4-on-4. And then the Prowlers are back on the power play. And they just took the Prowlers penalty off the board. Looks like we're finally set to go here. Third period, and it is still a one-goal game. So now Prowlers will come back into the offensive zone as Price tries to dance through the defense. Got a penalty here coming up against the Prowlers. Once they touch the puck, Tomei will head to the bench. Price is going to go for goaltender interference. So Binghamton going to try to rag the puck a little bit. Make sure they get a full power play. It is 5-on-4 right now because of the extra attacker. Durazio doing a good job of making it difficult for the Prowlers to touch it, but finally they do. And Price is going to go to the penalty box for the Prowlers. So the Prowlers are actually not going to get a power play opportunity. Never had a man advantage. A roughing is the call. Could have been goaltender interference, but it counts all the same. It's a 2-minute minor at 42 seconds in the third period. So for 11 seconds, it'll be a 4-on-3. Then we'll go back to 4-on-4. Jansen wins it back to the point for Durazio. They get set up, 5 seconds left to go. Jansen holding, being patient with it. Man does step out of the penalty box, and it is back to 4-on-4. Durazio sends it over. Stone fires, goes high, takes a friendly hop off the glass. As another penalty is being called against the Prowlers. So Binghamton did not score in that last power play sequence. Prowlers go right back to the penalty box as Brockway now skates over. Same sequence here for the Black Bears. Penalty time with no video board is very hard to look at, folks, when it's still on the old school digital lights. Brockway gets called for the hook. Binghamton 4-on-3. Durazio sends it across to Mac Jansen. D-Raz fires, caught and dropped by Cooper. Puck stays in play though. 3 defenders out for Port Huron. Durazio will send it across over for Stone. Stone shot. Gets tipped wide. Jansen to the rebound. Looking for Durazio on the skip pass. Doesn't get it to him. Instead, he'll calmly go up top for Stone. Gets it back. Kirkby tips it in. In front, Tyson Kirkby with the power play goal for the Black Bears. It's 3-3. Binghamton now 1 for 4 on the power play. They get their first tally of the weekend. Time of the goal, 1 minute and 43 seconds. Tyson Kirkby on the power play has tied the game up at 3. Now we do go back to 4-on-4. And then the Black Bears will have another short advantage on the power play. 18 seconds of 4-on-4, then Gavin Yates will come out. Prowlers will win this one back, so we're back to even on terms of the ice, and now even on the scoreboard at 3-3. Prowlers with control. Off the draw, Lockhart's going to go behind his net. 2 seconds left to go. They're going to wait for the PK to officially start for the Prowlers. Yates steps out of the box, and Binghamton is back on the power play. Stretched all the way down to Durazio. Millette took it from Durazio. Great play by Millette. Stretch pass back the other way. Binghamton transitions all the way across. Sargent skates in. Hard wrist shot is absorbed by Cooper. And everybody skates away. So the Black Bears are on the power play, a traditional power play of 5-on-4 for the next 48 seconds. Kirkby with the latest, tie the game up at 1:43 of the third. Face-off one back by the Black Bears. Durazio walking the line, trying to draw the defender with them. In tight, Kirkby. Backhander scores, there's 2! And Binghamton has the lead for the first time this evening. Back-to-back power play goals from the captain. And Binghamton on top by 1. Back-to-back power play tallies for Tyson Kirkby. And the Black Bears have a lead with 17:33 left to go here in this one. That is 2 minutes and 17 seconds, fitting for the captain. Into the third period. Count them up, nobody in the penalty box. We got 5 skaters aside. Millette on the forecheck, gets there first. Lockney spins it around. Swain and Steffen get there, ahead to Yates. Flies in 1-on-2. Yates drags the shot, and it's kicked away by Cooper. Needed a bounce back save, he got one. Millette from the red line, high rising wrister. We saw Denmark score on Team USA, shooting it from the red line earlier this afternoon. Guy who scored went to SUNY Plattsburgh. Same place that Gavin Yates and head coach Brant Sherwood attended. Parents are from Denmark, invited to play for the Denmark national team. Scored a goal in the Olympics today against Team USA. So how about that? Making the most of his opportunity. Anderson, Blake throwing it far side. Soccer styled away by Price. Tried to get it up to his tape. As this one will get its way out of the zone. This is Weber, 1-on-4. Doesn't have any friends to pass to right now, so we're just sending it around the wall. Emery holds it in. He has an assist tonight on the Shankar goal that did tie the game up at the time at 2. Prowlers pass knocked away. Price was temporarily offside. He had to retreat. Lockhart in front of his own net, trying to play it up to Hakela. Not going to be enough to get it out on the first try. They have to try again. Shankar blocks Oregon's pass. Return to sender for the Prowlers. As Ray able to get a piece of it in front of the red line for no icing, though. Backhanded still in. Brockway's shot absorbed by Tomei, and then the sides come together. Everybody's waiting to see who's going to get a penalty, but it looks like everybody's going to separate. Offensive zone draw for Port Huron coming up. This will be to the right of Dominic Tomei. Graham wins the faceoff back to Millette. His wrist shot goes wide on the far side. Rebound to the team in red. They're swinging around the wall. It eludes Graham. And this is going to be thrown off the wall. This will be icing against Binghamton. They're reset. Port Huron will be allowed to choose their face-off dot, and the Black Bears not allowed to change following the violation. Tie up by Graham and Kirkby. A wrist shot goes high above the crossbar. Tomei located it late. Stays around the cage, and Millette not able to hold it in as Jansen goes off for a line change following the icing call. Just about 5 minutes gone here in the Mama Bear brand third period. Get that up on the board in just a second here. Swain, skate to stick. As for Varro, loses control. Bondarenko. Saw a lot of him in special team scenarios last period. Didn't see a whole lot of him at 5-on-5, but to be fair, a lot of special teams in that last period. Stone up to the red line for Yates. He's peppered. It is a giveaway to DeCumbus. He tries to go out wide. Durazio missed with the poke check. Sent up top, Brockway into the chest of Dominic Tomei, and we have a call for elbowing against the Black Bears. Tell you all about it when we come back. Black Bears lead 4-3, but back to the PK. Back with you after this.
Back to the PK. Back with you after this. Back to the PK. Back with you after this. Back to the PK. Back with you after this. Back to the PK. Back with you after this. Back to the PK. Back with you after this. Back to the PK. Back with you after this. Back to the PK. Back with you after this. Back to the PK. Back with you after this. Back to the PK. Back with you after this. Back to the PK. Back with you after this. Back to the PK. Back with you after this. Back to the PK. Back with you after this. Back to the PK. Back with you after this. Back to the PK. Back with you after this. Back to the PK. Back with you after this. Back to the PK. Back with you after this. Back to the PK. Back with you after this. Back to the PK. Back with you after this. Back to the PK. Back with you after this. Back to the PK. Back with you after this. Back to the PK. Back with you after this. Back to the
trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Welcome back in, everybody. It is a Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill. This time, the guilty party is Kyle Steffen. 2 minutes for elbowing. The Prowlers are back on the power play. They are 1 for 5. Binghamton is 2 for 5. Down low, Prowlers trying to work it. It goes off the backside of Jansen. And Johnson's peppered up top. Does a good job of keeping the puck in the zone, but his pass from Lockney going across, blocked by Kirkby. Jansen trying to get to the rebound, and he is able to. Gets it on his forehand, and will glide it down the ice. Binghamton gets 4 new players on the ice. Millette dancing up top at the blue line, marked by Bondarenko, throws it towards the cage, looking for a late screen by Heikkila. Stone steals the pass, beautifully read, and he will clear it out himself as well, forcing Cooper down low to play it for Johnson, who was pressured by Sargis, and will now go over to Price. Price carries up the ice. Black Bears are shorthanded for the next 50 seconds. Blake Anderson trying to throw a little shoulder fake, get some separation. Prowlers send it around the horn all the way up top. Bouncing on its end, Binghamton can't clear. Price fires, it's blocked. James fires in tight. And Tomei has it underneath, and then another skirmish after all the whistles. Tomei has it. Kept it out of the net. 36 seconds left to go in the penalty to Steffen. And looks like Alexander Ray is going to the penalty box. We have officially run out of space in the penalty sheet. But it looks like the Prowlers power play has come to an end. We will go to 4-on-4 once again. Prowlers go to 1 for 6. We'll go back to 4-on-4. Binghamton has Swain and Bondarenko up front. Anderson and Romikers on the blue line. We're even terms on the ice. Anderson has his shot blocked by Oregon, and then Oregon turns it over again in his own zone. Swain will fire into the chest of Cooper. He'll make the save, and it'll be a face-off to his right coming up following that quick stoppage. So 25 seconds of 4-on-4, then Steffen will be allowed to rejoin. Face-off going to be pushed forward by Millette. Set play off the draw, but Price is offside as he left the puck behind coming into the zone. Set play in the D zone. Great in concept right there, but Price just not able to bring it on side with him as he came into the zone. I like that play. $19 seconds left to go here in 4-on-4. 12:50 left to go in the third. Face off, pushed back by Anderson. That was Blake Anderson. And now the Black Bears will skid away. Durazio trying to go ahead for Romikers. Get behind the Port Huron defense. Steffen now comes out of the box, and we are officially at 4-on-4. Steffen makes a mad dash to the bench. Kirkby will go down low against Blake Anderson trying to corral that puck. Anderson's clear, hits his own man. but he is finally able to get it to neutral ice. Yates gains it at the red line. Doesn't like what he sees, he peels back. Not a bad idea. Sargis with a step behind Anderson, that's Blake. Sending it up top, no, it's offside. Oh, Binghamton is offside at the blue line. Neutral zone draw coming up right in front of Ray in his own penalty box. Jansen way out wide. You see him at the bottom of your screen. Prowlers win the draw, and they shoot it right over to DeRazio at his own blue line. Binghamton shoots it in the corner. Kirkby and Jansen try to get there first, but it will be slapped out of the zone by the Prowlers. 45 seconds left to go on the Myers security power play for the Black Bears. Yates turns on the afterburners, and he's got some steam. Cuts to the front of the net, and it's rolled off of his stick by the help of Bobby Price. Cooper puts it under his mitt, and they'll get a whistle. Binghamton going to keep everybody the same. Prowlers make one change. Tie up off the draw, going to be skated away by Favaro. Gain the red line. Crunched into the wall, but does get it down low. Tomei sending it around for Sargis. Nice little pass between his own legs to get it ahead to Yates. Now him and Price get tied up with each other. Finally going to be poked away, and we do have a penalty here being called. So Yates guilty of the hold. Binghamton power play. And the 2 consecutive power play goals will come to an end there. They're now 2 for 6 as Yates goes to the penalty box. We're going to 4-on-4 for 15 seconds. And Gavin Yates now has been asked to leave. So somebody will have to serve for Gavin Yates. And it looks like it'll be Jacob Shankar. So the Prowlers will go to a power play in 15 seconds. Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill going to be called on once again. Faceoff will be won by the Prowlers. Millette trying to walk the line. Johnson has his shot blocked by Jansen right in his grill, and it will come out into the neutral zone. Pass knocked away, and the Black players try to get it deep, but Johnson skates over the line. Then he's knocked down by DeRazio. Second big hit delivered by D-Raz this game. Millette's shot blockered away by Tomei. Graham has it down low. Prowlers are now officially on the power play. Favaro comes on. Wrist shot fought off by Tomei. Favaro over in the far corner now. Sending it down low for Graham, getting it out of his skates, up to his tape. Now Millette, wrist shot, looking top shelf, goes above the crossbar. Far side. And now Graham has it as it's reversed around. Favaro fumbled with it. Black Bears have been out on the ice for a while now. As Favaro up top for Jansen. He was marking him one-on-one. Lockney carrying it up top. Sending it down low for Graham. Hikula fires. And Tomei holding the post. Makes the save. Oh, excuse me. They have 2:47 on the board for the penalty. My apologies. I missed that. So now more penalties getting called as Kirkby and Millette both go to the penalty box. Both get 2 for roughing. So Black Bears are on the PK for 2 minutes and 47 seconds. My apologies. Let's see how that one came through on the live stats. So Yates got unsportsmanlike and a holding minor, so a double minor. So they have 47 seconds left to go on the first penalty. It is still 5-on-4 in favor of the Prowlers. They fight for control of a loose puck. The one-timing bid from Price goes high above Tomei's net. Blake Anderson to the rebound. James getting some power play time here with this unit in Millette's spot. Far side, Price, wrist shot, kicked away by Tomei. They swarm for the rebound. It's still available. Puck is loose. Black Bears try to fight for it, and it's held in. Favaro lost the handle on it, but it does get outside the blue line. Re-enter into the zone. Anderson trying to settle it, raised behind the cage. Send it up top. Favaro's wrist shot caught by Tomei, and they box out quickly with 9:24 left to go. We have a media timeout. Grab a water, hit the restroom, and find your best spot. Looks like we got a good one going down the stretch here in Port Huron. We're back with you after this.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our host will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
Welcome back in, everybody. Black Bears have a 4-3 lead, 2 power play goals from their captain, Tyson Kirkby. The difference here in the Mama Bear brand third period. Shop local and wear local, proud supporter of our Black Bears, and stay confident in styles made for all bodies. Visit mamabearthebrand.com. Mama Bear brand, all bodies are beautiful. So Yates had a double minor before getting a game misconduct. The first end of that has 2 seconds left. Big face-off here for the Black Bears. Ray's able to win it back for Port Huron. The first half of the double minor is over, officially under 2 minutes on penalty time. Ray starting and stopping, trying to get around Scott Ramekers. He's knocked into the wall, gets up, and this one gets past Favaro. Sargis got a step, he picks his pocket, shorthanded. Sargis across for Jansen, trying to outweight the netminder, couldn't tuck it into the near post. What a golden opportunity that would have been, shorthanded for the Black Bears. Durazio off the wall, pawed down by Price, delayed offside. They re-enter the zone. Price fires into the chest of Tomei, he's got it, and we stop play there. What a chance, shorthanded for the Black Bears. Sargis took it away from Favaro, Jansen outweighted the netminder and just couldn't get it back to his forehand to bury it into the vacated cage. Prowlers are still on the power play for 1:21. Face off, push back to the point. Parsons couldn't get it towards the middle. Bondarenko will intercept, and the Black Bears will get a clear. They send it down to Reed Cooper. Parsons carries up ice. They go far side, and they lost the puck as soon as they came across the line. Allows the Black Bears to send it right back down. Now Graham, gonna quarterback. Go cross ice. Knocked ahead as they are onside. Lockney able to send it down low into the skates of Graham. In tight. Hakula shot. Stopped by Tomei. So now that the horn sounds, Kirkby and Millette are allowed out of the penalty box. Their matching minors have been served. Port Huron is still on the power play. Kirkby will step out right to take the draw against Matt Graham. Face-off tied up by Kirkby and Graham. Ramekers gets there first, though, when it jets out from the wall. And will slap it all the way down to Cooper. Prowlers now have 35 shots on goal to the Black Bears 30. Where it matters the most, they lead by 1. Hakula trying to dance in through the middle. Great wrap check by Ramekers. Off the glass and out by Jansen. And right back down to the goaltender, Cooper. Jansen gets off in a much-needed line change. Swain hops over the wall. Now Blake Anderson trying to dance around Jesse Anderson. Goes around Ramekers. Plays it up. It's a turnover. Price skating in with it. Not able to get the clean shot off. Goes away. Shankar is out of the box, and we do return to 5-on-5. Black Bears kill off the double minor to the Prowlers. And now Weber giving chase behind the net. Tecumba's got there first, tied up against the wall, pushed up to Oregon. All the way across the blue line. Parsons' only play is off the glass and down low. Progress stopped by Steffen. Now Binghamton gets it out. Haven't been on offense in a while, and Steffen just chips it in deep. Under 7 minutes left to go here in the third. Tecumba's pass, intercepted by Weber. Gets it to his forehand, holding for a wrist shot. Save made by Cooper. Stick broken, it's Swain's. Here go off for a new player in Jansen. It's held in temporarily by Weber. Blake Anderson far side will go off the glass and out. And Binghamton able to get it deep and complete the rest of that line change. Broken stick right in the middle of your screen. As now Parsons trying to come up ice. Knocked away as they were looking for Ray. They're trying to re-enter from the far side. Glove down by Stone. From the half wall, jets out. James is back in, denied. Rebound is knocked in by Hakula. That'll end the Black Bears scoring run. And game now tied up at 4. Time of the goal, 13:54. Black Bears now. And that one goes in. Millette knocked it into his own cage. I don't believe it. The Black Bears have the lead. No, they say no goal. No, they say no. The trail referee called a penalty on the play. The referee in the attacking zone called it a goal, and the trail referee made it a goal. Took away the goal. I don't believe it. So Garrett Sargis goes to the penalty box, and the Black Bears are right back to the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill. So the Prowlers scored at even strength, and now they're right back to work on the power play. Millette had put it into his own net. Oh my goodness. I just saw the replay, folks. I'm sorry we don't have it for you. They're gonna ask Kirkby to leave the circle. Stefan will come in to take his spot. Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill once again for the Black Bears. Just had the go-ahead goal ripped off the board. Millette over to Favaro. A loose puck is swiped at by Jesse Anderson. Here get to the rebound and carry up ice shorthanded. Anderson over to Kirkby. His shot gets blocked. Lockney soccer style is it out. Durazio back recovering. 2-on-2. Hakula fires, and it is caught by Dom. Black Bears quick to protect their netminder. 91 seconds left to go on the power play. So they give Sargis a penalty for interference. Face off one back by the Prowlers. They switch to the second unit early. Our redirect goes wide on the glove side. Up top for Parsons. Anderson, that's Blake, fires right into the chest of Tomei. Here, hang on. We're reset and do it again. Durazio tries to clear off the face-off win. Good keep by the Prowlers, but a wrist shot is going to be caught by Tomei from the blue line against Price. I believe they will flip it to the far circle for the face-off. That's about all that changed in that last sequence. Face-off knocked ahead by Bondarenko and gets a clear. All the way down to Price. Cooper stays put in the cage. Now Parsons quarterbacks the breakout. Price trying to skate through, gets around. Anderson tries to shelf it, then collides into the boards. And they're going to call a penalty. They're going to call tripping. So Mac Jansen heads to the penalty box for the Black Bears. Excuse me, not Jansen, he was just skating by. It is Jesse Anderson. So now a 48-second 5-on-3 for the Prowlers. Media timeout. Gut check time. Back with you after this.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast. Like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's. UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes! That's awesome!
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back in, everybody. It is a 5-on-3 for the Prowlers. They deemed that Jesse Anderson tripped R2 Hakula on that last play. From my vantage point, it looked like he slid into the wall on his own accord. It sounded loud, but we're on the opposite side of the ice is where that hit happened. Face-off is won back by the Prowlers, and the game clock and penalty clock will start. Price down low. As Johnson skating up top, a one-timer knocked away by Tomei. Up to the half wall, Kirkby trying to take a whack at it a couple of times, but Millette is able to keep it in. 25 seconds of 5-on-3 time as the Prowlers work it around the outside. Graham's in front of the net. Price skating in. Down low for Millette. Up top, one-timing. Bid, Tomei makes the save. Fumbled the rebound, but does have it underneath his glove now. 14 seconds left to go, a 5-on-3. Binghamton will change. Jansen, Romikers, and Weber now come off the bench. There'll be the next three for Coach Quinville. Face-off push over to the half wall, then Price lost his edge. As it's sent up top, that comes outside the blue line, forcing the Prowlers to touch up. Garrett Sargis is up and ready. He steps out of the box. Now it's a 5-on-4. Johnson skating around as the puck goes down towards the goal line. Blocked. Weber tries to clear, doesn't get out, and doesn't get past Lockney either. Lockney skating in, sending it far side. It's blocked by Romikers, maybe underneath Scott. They fight for control. It's pushed out. Far side. Millette fires, and he scores. See the puck just trickling over there. The Black Bears tried to swarm, and they weren't able to get a piece of it. Prowlers now lead 5-4. Time of the goal is 16 minutes and 26 seconds. Black Bears got the 5-on-3 killed off, but they couldn't get over the final 5-on-4. Binghamton tries to get it down low to Jansen. And now sent around the wall far side. Stone with the keep in. So the trail referee took away Garrett Sargis' goal. That was knocked in by Reggie Millette. And the Prowlers, while they didn't score on that power play, the one that Jesse Anderson tripped, is the one that is the difference maker right now. 5-4, 2:53 left to go. Binghamton comes up by Steffen, holding, wrist shot, turned away by Cooper. Blake Anderson tries to clear, it's held in. And they're gonna call a hand pass. 2:43 left to go here in the third. My apologies, and there it is. We're Huron up 5-4. Price off the face-off win, throws it into the corner himself. And now Black Bears try to fight for control. That one's going to be knocked into the crowd on the far side. 2:25 left to go here in the third period. Prowlers had the lead 3-2 coming into the period, and Binghamton had a 4-3 advantage. And now 2 goals in a span of 3:30 for the Prowlers have given them a lead. Sargis throws it towards the net, and Cooper will just put it underneath his glove and get a whistle. Offensive zone draw here coming up for Binghamton. And looks like Binghamton has decided to call timeout. So Binghamton calls timeout with 2:19 left to go here in the third period. Prowlers now with the lead on their last power play goal. They are 2 for 9 on the man advantage. Binghamton is 2 for 6. We have run out of spots to write them all down in the stat sheet. They huddle around John Quenville, who has the whiteboard out. Trying to draw up what could be the equalizing goal. Looks like Tomei is going to park himself on the bench, and the extra attacker will come out for Binghamton. Black Bears pull the goalie twice against the Thunderbirds in the home series. And they were able to score a 6-on-5. We'll see if that can continue here tonight. Kirkby, Sargis, Jansen, and Romikers as the extra forward. Up front, D'Orazio and Stone at the blue line. One back to D-Raz cleanly. Waiting to get set up. Stone plays a game of catch with his partner. They throw it towards the net, and that'll ricochet over the net and into the safety curtain. And they're going to drop the puck in the same circle, do it again. Face off one back to Stone. Has to shimmy around his own teammate. Jansen has to send it down low. Goes far side. Sargis got there first. And that one, again, ricochets off the glass and into the safety curtain. They're flip it from the far side now. Looks like everybody's going to stay the same for Binghamton. Romikers is parking himself in front of Cooper, trying to provide some net front. Graham looking for control, gets over to Price. He's trying to gain the red line. His shot will be blocked. Stone now carries up ice. Leave it for D'Orazio. Go far side, off the skate of Sargis. Over to Price, takes aim for the empty net, but he will miss the target. Now D'Orazio coming up ice. 95 seconds left to go. D'Orazio gets past Johnson. He's held up, legally they say, as it's tied up in the corner. Stone can't hold it in, and it will bounce out towards the blue line. Far side. Jansen's got some space in the middle. Here, go over to Kirkby. Send it around the wall, looking for his teammate Janney. Reversed up the wall, never made it to Stone. It's bouncing around. DeCumbus fighting for it, and it will come back out to D'Orazio. D'Orazio wraps it around the wall again. 60 seconds left to go here in the third period. Favaro gets there first. Tries to send it up the wall, goes underneath the stick of D'Orazio, and it's going to be down low. They say no icing. Anderson's pocket picked by Stone in his own end. Hakula fires and misses the net. 45 seconds left to go. Black Bears trying to find the open man. And now DeRazio coming up, delayed penalty sequence against the Prowlers. And they're not going to touch the puck. The referee blows the play dead. Slashing is the call. So it looks like Matt Graham is the final guilty party of the night with 29.5 seconds left. Black Bears have already used their timeout, but now they can have a 6-on-4 with the net empty. Unfortunately, a lot of the same guys that were just out there going to be asked to suck it up for 30 more seconds. Six on four. Most important face-off of the night coming up. It's won back by the Black Bears. Stone sends it across to DeRazio. He's marked by Price. Now up top for Stone. His shot is blocked. It's in Milant's equipment, and the play is blown dead. 18 seconds left to go. Training staff comes out to look at Millette. Gives the Black Bears power play unit an extra second to catch their breath. Kirkby on his power side, 18 seconds left. DeRazio holding, looking for a lane, rebounds there, Sargent's backhander scores! Tied game! 5-5, a power play goal with 12 seconds left. Garrett Sargis back on the goal sheet. So Garrett Sargis, power play goal with 12 seconds left, has tied the game at 5-5. 19:48 time of the penalty. And now a stoppage while the referee is talking to Chris Paulin on the bench for the Prowlers. It looks like those two are not agreeing with each other. Black Bears score with the extra attacker and on the man advantage. Make that 3 straight times the Black Bears have scored with the net empty on their end. That they've attempted, I should say. Twelve and a half left to go here. Prowlers now line up for the face-off. Now Port Huron finally gets 5 players on the ice. Face-off won by Graham. Bondarenko, though, gets there first. And now Binghamton trying to get a last-touch effort, but it is pinned up against the wall. Horn sound, sides separate, and we will go to overtime. We're going to take the quickest timeout that we can. I got to catch my breath, flip some scoreboards. We're back with you in 60 seconds.
Join us Saturday, February 28th at 7 p.m. for an action-packed night against the Danbury Hat Tricks. The Blackbears will be wearing specialty jerseys inspired and designed by the Binghamton Hawks, our local American Special Hockey Association team, with proceeds benefiting them. It is also Government and Educational Employees Night. All government and educational employees can get discounted tickets. Give our office a call at 607-722-7367 or visit binghamtonblackbears.com.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Are you looking to get your taxes done? JMK Tax Solutions is located at 1152 Vestal Avenue in Binghamton. They offer tax, bookkeeping, and payroll services and are currently accepting new clients.
Welcome in, everybody, for the Toyota RAV fourth period. 5 minutes of 3-on-3 overtime. If nobody scores, we will go to a shootout. Best of 3 rounds. If you get a power play in overtime, the other team does not lose a man. The team that was impeded gains a man. Example, you go to 4-on-3, not 3-on-2. Garrett Sargent scores with 12 seconds left to go to make sure the Black Bears skate away with 4 points at least this weekend. We're going to 3-on-3, nobody in the penalty box to start. They will flip in. This is a long second period change. Somebody's going to get to 6. They're going to wait for the scoreboard to hit zeros. Black Bears will have DeRazio, Jansen, and Kirkby. Prowlers will have Graham, Millette, and Favaro. They dropped the puck. The scoreboard hadn't been set yet. Puck is dropped and overtime has started. It is the Toyota RAV fourth period. Test drive one at your local Toyota dealer today. DeRazio skates in. Here, fire. Easy save for Cooper that time. Prowlers get to the rebound. Kirkby gains control. And then a late change by Blake Anderson as Millette does go off the ice. Send it across for Jansen from the captain, who's got 2 goals tonight. Look out, Blake Anderson steals it away, but then has to backtrack. Waiting, sending it across in the skates. Favaro tries to shelf it against Tomei. It's on the side of the cage. It pops out, and the rebound controlled by the Black Bears. DeRazio has some time. And here just play it backwards to Kirkby. Anderson with a golden opportunity there for the Prowlers as Jansen and DeRazio go off. Bondarenko and Stone come on. Kirkby goes towards the bench. Sargent comes on to take his spot. Stone, self-pass, off the wall. Dances around his man. Backhander up top for Sargent. Little pirouette for the Sarge. Tie the game up at 5. 12 seconds left to go in the period. Bondarenko holds it in. It's marked by Price. Bondarenko showing off his skating ability and his balance control. Stone's pinned up against the wall. They fight for control of a loose puck. Hakula able to pick it out. And now the Black Bears will get some new players on the ice. Port Huron will do the same as they take over possession now. Anderson leaves it as they will now come off the ice, off the wall. Anderson trying to get it across, blocked by Romikers. Lockney on the backhand. He's pressured by Jansen, and he's forced to retreat into the neutral zone. Lockney's got a big frame. He's pushed to the outside. Warding away Kyle Steffens, gonna spin around again, cut to the front of the net. A backhander blocked by Romikers. Romikers driving it back for Jansen. Holding, fires, it's blocked. Now it's a skate race. Jansen's got to get on his horse on the other end. Anderson fires, Tomei, save. It's not out. Lockney has control. He lost the puck. Prowlers are changing. And Lockney carries it out. Kirkby comes onto the ice, stretch pass for Graham, got behind the defense. A backhander goes too high. Now DeRazio has Kirkby calling for it on the far side. He's not gonna be able to get it to him. He's gotta pin it up against the wall. Let his teammates help him out. And Kirkby is able to maintain control. Now behind the net, take a second. Catch your breath. Black Bears now come up the ice. This is Garrett Sargis. Gets past Anderson. Sargis steps in, tries to go 5-hole. Denied by Cooper. Onto the tape, outlet pass. Prowlers are onside. Across, Kirkby blocks this pass from Hakula. 95 seconds left to go. Bouncing puck knocked down by Kirkby. And Cooper's gonna be forced to play it. No icing. Binghamton will change. Stone and Bondarenko come on. Now Favaro. His pass is errant. And Stone shields away the pressure. And his own end, giving it up for Ivan, the Russian winger. Out wide, cuts to the middle, fires, denied by Cooper. Rebound still available. Hack and whack time for the Black Bears. It's still there, that's a hand pass. .104 left to go, and a hand pass against the Black Bears ends that threat. It'll come out into the neutral zone. Both teams able to change. And it looks like timeout is called by Port Huron. So Port Huron calls their 30-second timeout. It is a neutral zone draw with 64 seconds left. This is probably to let their top guys catch their breath. Black Bears tried to whack at it, but unfortunately, a hand pass nullifies the scoring threat. .104 left to go here in overtime. If we are still tied, we will go to a shootout. Graham, Favaro, and Price for the Prowlers. Kirkby, DeRazio, and Jansen for the Black Bears. Face-off is won back by Port Huron. And Graham will go to the bench for Millette. DeRazio tries to mark him. Millette's pass too far in front of Favaro, though. He is able to catch up to it. Favaro loses the handle at the goal line. DeRazio tries to go up the wall, but stolen right back by Millette. It's in the corner, down low. Teams fight for control. Millette is left alone in front. They turn it around, and it's blocked by DeRazio. Now Millette heads to the bench. He gets a defensive player out. Jansen's onside, one-on-one. Fires, tried to tuck it underneath the shoulder of Cooper, and here hang on. 18.6 left to go here. Sargis against Graham for the face-off. Face-off one back. Stone able to keep it in the circle. Played around the net. Too far away from Bondarenko, as this will be saucered out to Matt Graham. Binghamton gets back. 5 seconds left to go. Graham fires from distance. Caught by Tomei. And did they blow the play dead, or did the horn go? I never heard a whistle. They did blow it dead. .8 left to go here in overtime. Important face-off win for the Black Bears for Kirkby. Price lined up in the one-timing spot. They have pulled the goalie for Port Huron to get the extra attacker out. Kirkby tying up. Graham Price fires. And that is the end of overtime. We will go to another extra period. It's time for the shootout. This is a best of 3 rounds. And now it'll be a best of 3. Port Huron, being the home team, is allowed to choose if they would like to go first or second. Port Huron has not won in a shootout this year. The Black Bears have. They flip ends, they go back to their regular sides. So Binghamton will shoot first, and they will send Nick Swain. So Swain is given the opportunity first. After this, Port Huron will have a response. Top of the first in the shootout. Nick Swain skates in and scores. Binghamton shoots first, and Nick Swain gets the opening shootout goal. Now Lucas Lockney will come in, try to answer. Lockney had the opening goal back at 5:52 of this game, if you can remember that far back. Lockney starts in the middle, goes out to the right dot. Here skate in, denied by Tomei on the wrist shot. Mac Jansen now hops over the wall for Coach Quinville. Binghamton trying to go up 2-0 in the shootout. Jansen now will skate in. And he scores, it rolls in. Black Bears have scored twice. And now Reggie Millette comes out to try to keep the game alive. With the save, the Black Bears win. Millette skates in. Deeks, and he will score. Went upstairs. And now the Black Bears lead 2-1. If Scott Ramaker scores, the game is over. Port Huron has a response if he misses. Scott Ramaker skates in, and that one goes wide. We will have a bottom of the third. It'll be Bobby Price from Trine University. Best player on the Prowlers last year, trying to extend this to the fourth. Goes out wide, now back towards the middle. Holding, denied by Tomei! The Black Bears win! Final score, 6-5. They will swarm Dominic Tomei as Binghamton picks up their 34th win of the season. What a gutsy effort for the Black Bears. They didn't have their head coach, the league leader in points, and Gavin Yates. They are able to get the job done. And Binghamton sweeps the weekend against the Port Huron Prowlers. Let's go home.
Join us Saturday, February 28th at 7 p.m. for an action-packed night against the Danbury Hat Tricks. The Black Bears will be wearing specialty jerseys inspired and designed by the Binghamton Hawks, our local American Special Hockey Association team, with proceeds benefiting them. It is also Government and Educational Employees Night. All government and educational employees can get discounted tickets. Give our office a call at 607-722-7367 or visit BinghamtonBlackBears.com.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Welcome back in, everybody. La Quinta Inn and Suites post-game show in a game that was an absolute roller coaster. The best way that you can describe it. The Black Bears were tall enough to ride that ride. They skate away with the extra point tonight in the shootout. They outscore Port Huron in the extra frame 2-1. They get the extra goal awarded to them, and they win this game by a final score of 6-5. Great example of sportsmanship between the two sides. At center ice, having a prayer for each other at the end of this game. Binghamton trailed 2-0 for the second straight night up at McMorran Place. They were able to come away with the victory without their head coach, without the league leader in goals and points, and without their assistant captain, an inaugural member of the Binghamton Black Bears. A newcomer in Garrett Sargis ties the game up with 12 seconds left to go in the game to force overtime in a game that had over 30 penalties. Binghamton finishes the night 3 for 7 on the power play. Port Huron finishes 2 for 9. Taking a final look at the NBT Bank stat sheet tonight before we send this one off. Black Bears finish with a game total of 45 shots on goal. Port Huron, 43 shots on goal. I read that wrong. Port Huron finishes with 47. In the overtime, Port Huron had 22. Binghamton had 14. So Binghamton outshot in the second and the third period. Binghamton outshoots Port Huron in the first and the overtime frame. Dominic Tomei made 2 out of 3 saves, and he made the most important one when it mattered the most. Let's take a look at our Rocco J. Tostani Budweiser 3 stars of the game if they have inputted them. That is the last thing we have to do before we get off the air tonight. We want to appreciate everybody for staying with us. We were late to the party. A game that lasted over 3 hours, almost 3.5 hours. And it is going to be a happy bus ride home to Binghamton, starting tonight and finishing tomorrow. All right, unfortunately, the internet is not wanting to cooperate with me. So our Rocco J. Tostani Budweiser 3 stars of the game. According to me, and me only, Reggie Millette from the Port Huron Prowlers, the 3rd star of the game. He had 2 goals, 1 on the power play, 1 at even strength. 2nd star of the game from the Binghamton Black Bears, number 93, Mac Jansen. He had 3 primary assists. And then the 1st star of the game, deservingly so, the captain, Tyson Kirkby, back-to-back power play goals that gave the Black Bears the lead at the time to go up 4-3. Still haven't received the official ones, but you know what? We're going to take that, and we are going to ride it off into the night. Black Bears win this one. Final score, 6-5. We will talk to you live. Special announcement if you're still listening. Tell all your friends. Tully's this week is Wednesday at 6 o'clock, Vestal Parkway. Wednesday, Tully, 6 o'clock, Vestal Parkway. Start spreading the news. Black Bears sweep the weekend. For everybody with the Binghamton Black Bears, my name is Brooks Hill. We are signing off till Wednesday. We will see you at Tully's on Wednesday. Have a good night, everybody. Wow, what a game. Glad you were able to be a part of it with us.